Welcome to Seven Dooms Live. This is our sixth episode of this saga. It will continue. Last time we suffered a great loss in that we had our first permanent player character death. Splash damage.
Otherwise known as some bullshit.
Splash damage takes no prisoners. However, not only did the rogue die, the wizard was in fact taken prisoner, and it's only because our remainder of the party had to run with 9 hit points between the two of them. 8 of those were on Menrian. So, yeah, it was a desperate battle. It was thrilling. It was sad. And before we get back to that, I'm Asmo. We're Heathen Cantina. And are you ready to rock? Thank you, Cleveland. No,
There's no wrong time to rock.
There's definitely a wrong time to rock.
This is the wrong time to rock.
The rest of the family never treated me the same after Grandpa's funeral. I didn't. I managed to hide a 2 ramp behind. It is now. No, it's we joke. We have wild tonal shifts, and I'm glad to be joined by such an awesome cast. We got a banter topic. I'm gonna shoot it over to them real soon here. Banter topic tonight is favorite magic item, and you may not say Rod of Resurrection. Regardless of how much that would help. Yeah, I have too many to list, so let me hear some of y'all's and see if it prompts anything from me. We'll start with our other co-captain GM, engineer extraordinaire, man of the hour, and all around pretty good guy. It's GM Papa Kev. Say hi.
Hi.
And all the
DM Papa Kev. I run the game on opposite weeks of the shenanigans that are about to happen here on Seven Dooms. Favorite magic item is actually a favorite magic item that isn't like that powerful. It was a 3.5 magic item. It's one of those things that you get like at lower level and nobody really thinks about. But the reason that it's one of my favorites is because of the reaction that it caused at the table, and it's an arrow of goblinoid slaying. There was a game where we were, going after the big bad, who ended up being a bugbear. And, we get there. There was a big like build up to it.
It was a campaign ender.
He rolled a 1 on his save, and it was something that it sat on that party's character sheets, one player's character sheet, probably for year and a half, 2 years,
about 11 levels.
Who fired the arrow?
That would have been Elion.
The player who wrote everything down.
The most densely packed character sheets.
So that's one of my favorite magic items. And you never can go wrong with a healing potion too if you can't have a Rod of Resurrection. So
I thought dead goblins would be a little on the nose. No, I'm gonna pick.
You're gonna pick.
I'm gonna pick Azadem.
Hey, good evening, everyone. I am Azadem, playing Menrian. For my favorite magic item, I chose the Ring of Wizardry, just because, as someone who plays spellcasters pretty often, who can say no to more spell slots? And that's just such a fun way to get them.
Good stuff. All right. Hey. Ah! I mean, fuck
What?
you!
What?
You know what you did.
Not usually, no. America. That's right. This evening I'll be playing Hector, and my favorite magic items. I've always liked intelligent items. Like back in the old days, you had like intelligent swords and stuff. You could roll them up out of the AD&D DMG, right? So I always liked intelligent artifacts. So I think my current favorite item, and this also includes cursed things. So I think my current favorite item is actually the Gluttonous Tome. I mean, that thing kicked off like an entire campaign, right? Like it's a cool item. So yeah, that's what I like. And That's all I got, man.
Okay.
And Melanabada, what you got, man?
My favorite magic item hasn't changed in 30 years. There was an item that came out in one of the great many non-official or perhaps official supplements. It might have actually been in the DMG in AD&D. What is that, like considered first edition? I don't know what AD&D was.
That's first edition, but it's
Okay.
not the first D&D edition.
Right. It was called the Hat of Difference. And when you put on this hat, you could gain experience points in any class that you wanted. And then when you took it off, you were your regular class. When you put it on, you could like use all the abilities of whatever class you leveled in, and there wasn't a limit on the number of classes that you could put experience points into. So it was just a lot of fun to play around with. You didn't level very much because AD&D was that way.
It was a
But
Game Genie hat.
it's like, oh, I need my thief levels. Throw the hat on. Yeah, the Hat of Difference is my favorite.
Yeah, I think that is AD&D. And I think it was in Unearthed Arcana.
That feels right.
We mentioned I said not a Rod of Resurrection. I remember that a Rod of Resurrection had so many charges in it, but resurrecting somebody was not one charge per person wait in line. In fact, it varied depending on what race the target was, and I think even what class or alignment may have factored in, but it took multiple charges to bring people back. And I think elves were among the costlier ones because they're already immortal.
They had huge lives.
Yeah. So it was always weird. I
wasn't the DM. That's fine.
I
made how many charges? 10? Yeah, you could raise 10 people.
I mean, that's what it sounds like, right? I did I made a kind of a joke magic item. It was called Party in a Box, and it was a collapsible Rod of Resurrection in a secret compartment in a cigar box, and in the cigar box proper were thumbs of a dead adventuring party. And when you put the Rod of Resurrection back together, it was exactly enough charges to bring that party back. And you had to you hold up the like really calloused thumb, and you're like, that's the dwarf fighter. Maybe these are rough hands. Maybe it's just a smith. Who knows? But like you had to like guess what they were based on the thumbs. A little
like
gruesome.
A box of chocolates, but it's thumbs.
You never know what you're going to get. Awesome. But it's fighter magic user thieves. Oh. Yeah.
Damn it, they're all first level.
I'm second level thief. Yeah, of course you are. That's not my favorite. My favorite was going back to second edition. Because I ran first edition AD&D as the first one I ever ran, and I got a bunch of shit wrong, but people liked my stories, so I became the GM for a while. But second edition, I not only read the rules, I read them in first many times, but in second edition, I felt like they made sense. I got them. I understood them. We played with those. There was a spell in second edition D&D, Advanced D&D, that was called Item. And it lets you, if you cast it on a normal item, a table, chair, ballista, it would shrink that to, I think, 1/12 the size. So it was like a shrinking technology that made things easier to transport because it reduced their weight and such. And if you cast Item again, it would then turn the item into a felt patch that represented the item and was a picture of the item. And if you then toss that to the ground, it would cancel out both spells and it would pop back up as whatever item it was. It was like like the summon dinnerware set, like it was all utility. There was a magic item built around that called a robe of items, or robe of useful items, I think it was even called. And it just had like a campfire, because you could cast item on a campfire twice and have a lit, ready to go campfire. But it would like suspend animation on it. Even though it was only usable on inanimate objects, there was really not a limit as to what you could cast it on, because it was everything. So I liked that it put the power of that kind of utility in the hands of a player character, and was kind of open-ended. Now, the robe of useful items had specific items, but the item spell, I remember allowing it. It was in the kitchen game that I was running in the kitchen back in 94, 96, that range. And I remember letting somebody who had the item spell replenish a robe of useful items with all sorts of shit they picked up around town, and it was pretty absurd. And all that, although that wasn't Melanomadon, that sounds like his style of play at the time.
Could have been.
Could have been.
It would probably, actually, it was probably Oriclon.
That sounds like Oriclon.
Yeah.
All right. Oriclon's a legendary character that we may never see on a stream, and if we do, I look forward to being in the party when that happens, because I won't be the GM.
No.
No,
If I do, it'll be in Kev's game.
Of course.
There's a couple Pathfinder concepts kicking around for Oriclon.
Yeah.
So we may see him.
We go now to the aftermath as you scramble up remember, shaky rope ladder? You get to the top, you hear it creak. It feels like it's going to pop through one of the knots that's holding the planks in place, but doesn't. You scramble up on the top. Hector, when you get up there, your spear has never been so heavy as you're picking it back up off the ground when you get there, and you look and you're leaving red. You're not bleeding, you're flavor bleeding. But a skilled tracker might actually be able to follow. And you would like the opportunity to patch your wounds, but you can't do that right outside this pit. And now that the sun is going down, you have just a moment to gather your wits. What do? You said drink a potion?
I'm gonna drink this potion of lesser healing.
Yeah, go ahead and do that. Tell us what you get.
It gives me 2d8 plus 5 hit points. So, ruby red liquid.
Oh, thanks for sharing that map. How perfect. You're served up on the devil's platter this evening. 10 points of healing to you.
Thank you.
Whoops. I always do that. There you go. So you're at 12 hit points instead of 1. Or no, 11 hit points instead of 1.
Yeah, that's so much better.
Much better.
So yeah, I'm gonna keep it trucking. Drink that and just keep moving.
Okay.
Keep my shield up.
Menrian?
Menrian would just be trying to go as fast as possible, potentially using warp step to expedite the escape up at least through the pit itself. Has the sun started to fall already?
Yeah. The shadows are really long, and there is this fog rolling towards the pit. As you scan around, go ahead and you can make either a recall knowledge nature check, or a perception check, or a survival check. Both of you can.
Is that nature, survival, or what?
Perception.
I'll go with survival.
I'll go with perception on that one.
Okay.
Should I do a seek check or should I just roll it in the open?
You can just roll this one. We can be in the open.
Okay.
I'm okay with that for now. The party's split. Y'all need every advantage you can get. All right.
I'll go ahead and use my hero point for that one.
What?
You got a hero point?
Already?
Already. There we go.
Get these out. Yeah. There we go. Give that right back at you.
Yeah.
Twiggles, you're starting out with 2 hero points because you're a new character and your player lost the last one. All right. So yeah, go ahead and roll that again.
I did.
Oh, you did? Holy
yeah.
smokes. Yeah, you're good. It's from every direction. As the sun sets, the angle of it changes, and all of the accumulated moisture that condensed here on the top of the platter is condensing as fog and rolling into the pit as if the pit was some sort of exotic
Like funnel.
drain. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to try to find some kind of bush or brush or something to hide in, to see if they send out like some kind of scout to follow after me and try to ambush them, and also to see if I can see any of my party trying to escape as well.
Okay. Well, you and Hector come up at the same time, and although he's not
Oh,
moving
okay.
as fast as you, because you got the warp step, you're sort of skipping ahead. And
Yeah.
after a few minutes, you do find that you think it's the same little outcropping of bush and you know, boulders strewn about the top of the platter. You remember before that this was like a gathering point, a geographical marker on a place that doesn't have a lot of them. And you stop for a moment, and you and Hector have a chance to actually talk. How long's the warp step last?
It's a cantrip,
Oh, great.
and so I can just keep recasting it.
Okay.
I'm gonna slug another potion if I can, if I have the opportunity.
You've got time for that.
So, yeah, I was hurting pretty bad. Do you need a potion, Menrian?
I think I'll be okay.
Okay, because I have 3 left. Just never got a chance to use them during the fight.
Didn't really happen like that, did it?
No.
Everything happened too quickly. Oop.
1 hit point. Wah, wah, wah.
What a dud.
Yeah. That was my last consumable according to my activity tab. That's weird. So some potions are scripted properly and others are not.
Okay. Well, if it says consumable, you're usually in good shape.
Yeah.
I fixed it. We can always fix with hand waving them. So you are aware that you're moving away from the pit. Therefore, anything coming out of the pit is always going to be downwind of you, while the fog is condensing and flowing down into it. You think of that,
Inhale. Yeah.
you hear echoing through this fog, which does appear to be getting thicker as dusk approaches. You think you hear a familiar sound of yapping goblin dogs in the distance.
Ugh.
And you think maybe it's not, maybe it's your imagination, because it's really far. It's at just like the very, very, very limit of your hearing. But you're absolutely
whistling.
But it's at that moment that you start to hear the signal whistles rolling through. And you know that I don't think anybody can translate it.
Not anyone in this party.
Yeah.
No one living.
But you know that they're talking to each other. They can hear each other. You're pretty sure they're talking about you. Or at least that something happened that, like, the whole complex knows they had a break-in. They've captured somebody, and some of their friends got away. They brought a goblin with them. We don't know if he's one of ours. That kind of thing. Like, they're definitely looking for you.
Maybe we should get off this platter as soon as we can.
Yeah, we need to get back to Sandpoint.
So you think you can make a break for that switchback trail that goes down to the Turandok River. And you don't run because you don't want to full out make a whole lot of noise. You're pretty sure this place probably brings those sounds to the pit as well. It's almost as if the pit is just an open mouth that endlessly consumes.
Yeah, I'm definitely doing the tactical movement thing, where you keep the shield up the whole time.
Okay. So you're creeping, spear at your side, clutched in tight, shield looking over the top, and
Can I move in stealth?
absolutely.
Do you want that to be one of those activity rules?
Yeah, this time I'm gonna need some secret rolls from you on that stealth.
Okay.
I made some secret rolls a few moments ago. You may have noticed.
I did. I'm assuming it's sneak, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And you're still casting the warp step?
No, at this point I'm not casting
Okay.
because I'm moving with Hector.
Hector, you think you actually lose sight of Menrian in the fog just as you reach the edge of Devil's Platter, and you look down. It's almost as if you get to the edge of the fog, and you look down, and you remember, oh, this is actually a pretty decent distance. It's maybe 80, 90 feet, and suddenly Menrian is right next to you. You didn't hear him come up. As you look out over the sun touching the tops of the trees north of the river, you see this large, dark bird circling. Can't really see what color the bird is at this hour. It's that you see it at all. It's just a shape catching the angle of the sun, but when it banks around, you see that it's crimson.
Hmm.
And the way it banks, it's a pretty big bird, like what was it, a red buzzard?
Mm-hmm.
Turkey vulture? And it keeps banking till it catches a warmer breeze where the sun is warming it, and it flies over the two of you. And you silently, nervously make your way down the switchback to get to the riverside. The good news about taking this path is you'll stop by your homestead, Hector. As soon as
Well, that's where I'm going.
as soon as your feet touch the side of the riverbank, Menrian, you catch scent of it's a scent of some cooking greens, and you realize you're suddenly reminded of your grandmother.
Hmm.
Now, she's got a place just across the river, closer to Sandpoint proper, but you could go see the old place.
Now, given my heritage, this grandmother is it from my elvish side?
No. No, she doesn't mind the timetable you keep. She's patient.
Hmm.
Yeah, not from the elven side. And she's Meemaw. She's related. You don't have to go see her now, but she didn't beckon you. She didn't cast a spell or anything. But you're reminded of the smell of her greens cooking, and she would usually put like a piece of boar belly in there, that she would first like sear and then like char the edge and put that in there, and she'd pour in some like some kind of vinegar that she got from back east. May have actually been like an elven cooking vinegar, and crushed fen pepper would go in there, a little bit of turkey stock. She'd simmer that for like 2-3 hours. Cook up all these gnarly greens that she would get. This part of the Turin dock, she'd cultivated. Do you remember there was a garden? It's been years, and time doesn't work the same for elves. Do you remember she cultivated a garden in this one little crook of a backwater tributary of the Turin dock, where she'd kind of created the conditions of the mush fens to the south through transplanted. You tell her that they're invasive species, you know? You go tell her garden's wrong. She's a guide. She's an herbalist. She may not still be here. She may not be on this side. You don't know. But you definitely are remembering a smell. Maybe it's something you smelled just as soon as you were here because of proximity. Maybe the smell was just a memory. But is the memory of a smell any different?
I think for now, Menrain will continue on to Hector's.
We certainly will.
So
Need some rest, and then we need to find some people to come help us rescue Lassiter.
30 minutes down the river. On this side of the platter, it's already dusk. You know, up top and in Sandpoint out at the coast, yeah, they've still got daylight coming in through their windows, but not here. Not in all these twists and turns and copse of woods. Every so often you get this feeling, Hector and Menrian, that you're being watched. Go ahead and make perception checks in the open, both of you. And both of you. Show me what you're seeing.
Why do I have a -1 on my perception?
Probably from an ongoing condition.
Oh.
Oh yeah, the goblin song. I thought I got rid of that. Yep. You were both suffering the after effects of the goblin song.
Ah.
But it has worn off. So you got a 26. And as you turn towards that little settlement where there's some halfling families and a couple of humans, but it's more of a halfling farmer suburb, you know, little collective. You guys all share goods grotto and decide what you're going to trade to the town. And no, it's not a grotto. It's a holler, if anything. Yeah. Grotto is an artificial cave.
True. Okay. You got
it. As you turn, there's this one gnarly old tree, and it's got like 7 limbs still attached to it, but only 2 of them still produce leaves. And it's just kind of hanging on. It's a good geographical marker. You may have a nickname for it. Baby Heck will get one for it. Maybe it'll be one of his first weird words. But it looks like it's pointing away from the settlement, and that's what's got your attention, because there's this big dark red bird perched on it. Now you're thinking, is that the same bird? Is that the same exact bird? It's high up.
And then I hear 7 related to anything around Sandpoint, and my imagination goes haywire.
Yeah, I was wondering about that landmark that you just described. Could you say that it was standing sentry?
The sentry. But kids call it the sin tree because of the old magic in the land, and they go out there to get drunk and screw. Yes, it's
sin magic.
It's so perfect. Oh.
Oh.
Wow.
Yeah, it's going to cost you if you want me to cast Wizard Eye.
How are you casting Wizard
You
Eye?
cast?
It's going to cost a lot. That's what I said. It's a lot of
You have to outsource it.
So you make your way to your homestead. There's a thin plume of smoke that strongly accented against the dusk-colored sky as you guys get there. It took you some time, but you made it back. You felt like the goblins may have been looking for you in the fog, but didn't find you. But you feel that maybe other forces were following you after that.
So we don't feel like we're being hunted, just followed,
Just observed.
observed. Okay.
A buzzard is observing you.
Yeah.
What do you make of that?
Well, I am gonna leave it alone as long as it keeps its distance.
Menrian, you're suddenly thinking of Caravan. And there was Red Finch, maybe a cardinal that you saw on the trash heap with him. And now this? It's not connected. Your homestead is quiet. Nothing looks out of sort. Nothing looks amiss. There's a small light coming from inside, and looking at the color of the sky, you're pretty sure that if you came home right now, if you went inside, you're going to see your wife reading a story to your youngest, to your oldest. She's with baby.
Right, youngest. She could be reading to it. So yeah, Hector's definitely gonna pick up the pace and be like, come on, let's go. We'll get you something to eat.
You go in, and she has fallen asleep, with little Heck fallen asleep on her, kicked back in the rocking chair, her feet resting on one of the huge old barn cats. Even the cat's asleep.
Presumably, like an hour has passed since we started our trek back down, right?
Yeah, just over an hour, because you were in rough shape.
So I should be able to do treat wounds on Heck now, right?
Yep, I like that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put the kettle on and have a snack, and I keep forgetting to do this, but because I'm having the snack, I get maximum. I get to add my level to my hit points regained. Nope,
Cool.
that's not it. Nope, that's not it. Sorry, that's my
I'm gonna
overnight
go.
thing.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll my treat wounds.
14 on the die
I get
for
my
a
level and my
22.
hit points.
Nice.
So that's a success. So 2d8. Let me see if I can target Heck somehow. Oh, okay. And we're level 4, right?
Yep.
So far.
Okay, I'm gonna just add a 4 modifier to this.
Awesome. Thanks. Appreciate that.
So 10 more. And then I'm gonna try to treat myself as well.
Yeah, I'll give you a treat too.
Oh, mine was not successful, but
Here, I'll do a treat once. That didn't do anything. Hold on. There we go.
All right, cool. We got a
Nice.
23 on that treat wounds. So you guys patch up. Your wife and child sleep. They're safe. There's no danger there. All right, and we leave this scene with you getting out a snack, and your snack is some sort of boxed crisps in a waxed wrapping. And opening it, it's basically these little seed-covered crackers.
Did I say I put the kettle on? I put the kettle on.
You did?
Okay.
And they're more cracker than cookie, but the sesame seeds that are on there, and some are toasted kind of pale, some are toasted a little darker, are also mixed with little tiny strips of citrus rind. Like the marmalade is built right into the cookie with poppy seeds, and then the entire thing is sort of painted with a pastry glaze, like a honey glaze that seals it in. So they're really good for tea because they don't go soggy right away. They're also good for spreading with jam. Even certain cheeses would work with it. You can't decide, so you get all of those things out. Maybe it's the maybe it's the fact that you got knocked down to 1 hit point, but you're starving, and you know, just you got to get this jam before it goes bad.
Yeah, yeah, and I'm definitely sharing plenty with Menry and all you want. You know, after I've had my snack, I'm gonna go pick up Heck and put him to bed, and
Okay.
uh, and then get a blanket or whatever for Estrella. And then go light a pipe.
All right. We fade out on that happy scene with the foreground focusing on the
I don't think it's
mate.
happy. He's sitting there, he's stressing out. He's planning on how to rescue Lassiter. Like he's like after doing all that, you know, the mundane thing, he's like sitting on his deck, like looking out, like towards back towards the tabletop, you know, the mesa, and trying to figure out how he's going to get his friend Lassiter back.
I'd love to fade in on
Cool.
Lassiter, but we're not gonna give him the satisfaction. No, we focus on the foreground for a moment and just see that package of crisps, um, the Maiden Magnamar label, the skyline of Magnamar displayed with the warm watchtower, and we zoom in on Magnamar into the Naos district. Naos, not like Taos, but Naos district. It's a new money district. It's up on the summit, so Magnamar is one of those places where the physical geography of the city represents the disparity in wealth. The people who live up top have more money than the people that live down low, but everybody's better off than the people that live under the Ire span. That's the neighborhood that's in the shadow of the great Cyclopean bridge from ancient Thassalon, or maybe ancient Cyclops, and is truly Cyclopean. It's big, it's old, it doesn't connect to anything anymore, and there's an entire neighborhood underneath it.
I remember an old
But
tower under there.
a spooky old tower.
Yeah,
I think, was it a Lamia? Was that?
yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Nope. For those, a spoiler
Oh.
for Rise of the Rune Lords. But yeah, we're focusing in at the summit in the Naos district. And did the Wallaces settle Magnamar? Or did they wait till Magnamar was up and running and then leave Corvosa to settle here? Which was it? For your family of possible future characters.
How long has Magnamar been there? Would be the question.
A few hundred years, not as long as people
Then they
think. Like
moved
less
there
than
because I'm not-
300, but
they moved there because I can't think of their family being there that long.
okay, so they would definitely be in the new money district. Not they weren't one of the founding
Correct.
families, but they're still doing pretty well. Okay,
No.
yeah,
Mom moved there because of the library,
okay, yeah,
and there were lots of docks for Dad to work at.
okay. Well, he ended up investing in a crane company, and it's one thing that you need to put cargo on ships. It's cranes.
Mom designed them, Dad built them.
She's the brains, and he's the engineer, and they don't argue over technical specs.
Yeah, it's the Wallace lifters. Get it?
Okay.
I think gets one for that.
Yeah,
Wait,
that
wait,
gets.
Wait. Until
Who does?
Sedgwick gets you.
We're gonna give that to your new character, that hero point.
You can give it to the other one. I mean, he's going to spend them eventually. Eventually, they're going to try to kill him, and he's going to have to stabilize himself. So,
Okay, I'll do that then. Oh, I can't take him away.
here.
I can only
you didn't
give him.
me more. There, I spent him down for you.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
Pew pew.
At least not from that interface. All right. So we zoom in there, and we go into what appears to be a child's playroom, but not a single child's playroom. This looks to be, to put it in modern, it almost looks like a daycare, but it's a central room with all of the bedrooms of all your future needed characters of the Wallace family. I don't know how many, so I'm gonna say D4 plus 2d6 plus 1. There we go.
There's only 2 of us until Dad needs to get involved.
Well, and I like that it'll progress with the leveling of the characters. So, Dad, maybe your replacement character if somebody dies at level 8. And he'll be an inventor?
No, he's the builder. He's just going to be Bob the Barbarian.
You're gonna play Bob the Stop.
Ken, not
I feel like this is just
this one wears a
flooding
hard
the
hat.
zone with misinformation to the GM. So
Bob a barbarian.
Bob,
Bob a barbarian.
a known barbarian. Known barbarian, Robert. Okay. We zoom in to this playroom and zoom into what looks to be like a toy castle. It's built out of mostly like cardboard, press board, and wood. It's not. It's built to last. It's kid tough, but it couldn't survive out in the elements. This is an indoor toy, but it's kind of like a playhouse. And in that, we see this plushy toy centaur, and before it can snap to life, we're whisked up into a painting of verdant trees, dripping psychedelic colored mushrooms. Like, the art in this playroom is wild because it depicts other planes. If we zoom in on one of those mushrooms, it looks like some people are queuing up. Like there's this procession around this forest of mushrooms.
Yeah, you should see Mom's drawings when Dad turns on the black light.
Oh, so now that the kids are grown, they're coming up here and turning on the black light, so to speak. Let it shine.
Perpetually playing Tool.
We just went from Neil Diamond to Tool in like 2 notes.
It's a mashup that needs to happen.
And in this line, we see a character trying to see how long the line that remains is, but they're unable to see over this hulking, very large lobster person with a hammer.
Could you step to the side?
Why would I do that for you?
Oh, fine. Be that way.
Mouth parts click together.
I'll flutter up and take a look for myself, and then flutter
So
back down to my place.
Describe what flutters up behind this carapace. It's not a lobster. It's more like a strange insect-like creature. It's a fae of some kind.
Well, a humanoid that's about yay big, and for those at home, yay is about 12 inches tall. Well, how big is tiny?
You nailed it.
Okay, cool. With bright blue, purple, pinkish wings and a dour disposition. How long is the line?
Looks like there's only 3 more, but what you expected to find around this bend in the mushroom forest was a building. Like you're waiting in line to get into a place. But what you see is like an office made of a mushroom that's had its top cut off and a slab of rock slapped on top of it. And sitting at it is this blue-headed, football-shaped, wide-eyed, drooling creature, and the one in front of you goes, "Ah, hell, you can have my place after all." And they go marching off and start swinging their hammer to create space, and the line behind them parts.
Flutter up, stand on the desk. Hey, Phil. What you got for me?
What kind of work are you wanting today? We have liquidation, and we have ears. If you bring an ear here, we can ask questions of them there.
Do I have any kind of context for these missions? The liquidation would be like assassination, right?
Exactly.
And then years, is this like a thing that is this a familiar context for
So this is Phil,
Twirls?
Philip Mimes,
Cool. Mhm.
and Philip Mimes is one of the handlers that basically has the means of sending you to the prime material plane short term. It can be permanent, but they're looking for a specific person on the other side that made a deal and did not honor their end of it. So if you go get their ear, they can be asked questions they have to at least hear. They're under no obligation to answer, but if they want their ear back and they want their contract to be negotiated,
Oh yeah,
it's
the ear one's way easier. I can take
it,
that in
it
my
is.
sleep.
Yeah. Well, you might not, because she has not slept much of late. She's a witch.
A witch's ear? How much?
A goblin witch in a demon pit. Standard rate.
said, how much?
Standard rate.
And that means so I had some thoughts about Twiggles
Oh,
and
okay.
their background. So I'll share these now because it's appropriate. So I was thinking that, Sprite, but the Nephilim heritage is because a distant ancestor on his fucking father's side made a deal with a demon or a devil, whichever one's appropriate.
Ugh.
And basically the entire bloodline now has to fill like a certain quota within their lifetime before they're free of service. So Twiggles is fucking pissed because he was born into it, had no choice, and now he's got to like basically get an N number of tally marks. So that's just a thought I had that I thought might be fun.
That's why you're working for a gremlin bureaucrat in the first world.
Yes. I'm not happy about it.
Happiness is not our stock in
I'm
trade.
talking to you. I'm talking to them. It's the fourth
That-
wall.
oh. This is the first world. We know
Fine,
what
I'll
you're
take the
doing.
ear. Snatches
It's
it
like a
out of his
fifth
hand.
Hey God, this is
Too
perfect.
old for this shit.
Oh yeah. There we go. Minargul. Minargul. Minargul.
Notes.
Not just any goblin ear. Hers.
Said that with such trauma.
Oh.
Nice. Menards.
Here's an address. It hands you a little strip of paper. It's definitely first worlder, and it's like fancy paper. It's like a business card. Now let's look at Asmodeus's business card. The tasteful print. The watermark. The embossed wax.
I'll read it, but I'll stop reading it if it says I prepared explosive runes this morning.
Damn. No, it says secret sigil. No, it's an address in city of Magnamar. Now you've been to Galarian, you've been to the Prime Material, you've been to Avestan, so you've been to the continent before. You kind of know, you recognize the the city name as a place, you know where that is roughly on a map.
Okay.
However, you've never been there.
But Twiggles is just there, fold his arms, and be like, "Well, I'm waiting."
Ah, yes. And this bloated, blue-bodied, loincloth-wearing creature hops over and begins stoking a bellows under this cauldron. And the cauldron, the lights flare, whatever they're burning it's providing this like purple and orange illumination, but it seems to get it going because it begins to bubble. It's like, go on, you'll come out of fountain, fresh as a daisy. And then you hear this.
So Twiggles
scream.
assumes he's about to jump into the sewer or something, and then steps through.
Nah, he's
So
coming out of the chocolate fountain at the Golden Corral.
you climb up on. That didn't end the way I thought. That sentence didn't end where I thought it would. You roll out of the hand soap at an Ohio rest stop. All right. No, you get up on the edge of the cauldron and you can see this glow and this swirl. This is a known conveyance. And as you go to step forward, there's this scream from far back in the line. And you look and it looks like one of the mushroom trees has kicked over and let in this shaft of sickly green light from above. And in that light, you see these hideous, huge, floating, bulbous monstrosities dangling below them. All of
I
this
fucking love this place.
slithering,
I want to go adventure.
slithering tentacles. And as the tentacles touch the crowd in line that have just reassembled after the Vexkit chased them off, you see that they start floating up, some of them struggling and grabbing onto other vines and getting drifted up. One of them begins to shoot a crossbow through one of them, and this spray comes out, and all the people it hits begin floating up. And you have a moment's hesitation, like, they could probably
no, I
use
don't.
help.
No, no.
And you go.
Because that's like is that like a known force in that first
Yeah, those
world?
those are scrick nettles. When scrick
Yes,
nettles show
okay.
up, you run before they get you, because if they get you, they make you float. They all float, and then they fall, and then they go eat what hit the ground.
Yeah, I think I've encountered those in some.
It's one of my favorite monsters.
Oh no, that's what it was. You told us the story. Yeah.
Yeah, because one of my
Yeah, no,
one
he
of my
plugs his Twiggles plugs his nose, jumps in.
you jump in, and it's immediately that sensation of the plane of gravity shifting, and you fall
I
forward.
flutter.
Yeah, you fall forward and flutter. It actually is a fountain, but it's a fountain of a cherub peeing.
Does he pop out of the urethra?
It's
squeezes through, pushing it.
It's a cherub peeing, except it has a hard hat, and it actually is a large, if where the penis is supposed to be, it's actually a large crane. It's really gaudy, but my dad liked it. I don't fucking know.
it's fall, so it's not as large as it would be if it was summer.
No, it's a little cold.
All right, it's not it's not subtle. It's
Yeah.
definitely new money, and
I would like flutter up and perch on the top of the statue to get my bearings.
and proper society scoff as they look at it, and gives you an item penalty to your make an impression.
Yeah,
But only when dealing with rich shits. Yeah. This looks like the place.
Like that.
You expected to come out of a sewer or get something less close. You thought you might have to go across a huge city. Now, looking back, the scale of the city does impress you. This may be the largest city you've been in. I don't know. Maybe the largest city on the prime material that you've been in.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe. The question is, I need to find. Wait, I wrote it down. Minargul.
That's who your bounty is on.
Okay, which is a goblin witch.
Uh-huh.
They
Who
are
lives
not
in
in a. They are not in a city. Who lives in what?
a demon-infested pit?
Demon-infested pit. Okay, so it's another one of those. All right. Oh no, wait. Triggles is only the 4th level. Sorry, this is the first one of those.
Maybe it's the second one.
Well,
Could be.
it remains to be seen if
We'll
there's
see.
actual demons there or not. You know,
Right.
that's the defining thing.
So they're the where I'm going is definitely not. Yeah, I'll just go into the nearest tavern.
So you hold up the card, the audience sees the card with the address, and there's the manor house, the same numbers on the gate, and you turn and walk to the nearest.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
I'm so
it's
sorry.
perfect. It's
No,
great.
that was me as a
Because
player that
he's going to
forgot.
wake up either way. He'll.
That was me as a player who forgot the.
That's all right, man.
That was part of what was given.
was
Twiggles
gonna
has it
be-
in their hand, so.
It was going to be a fountain nearby, but when he described the fountain as, it's this construction worker cherub who's just freaking buff as hell. It's got wings, kind of looks like a fairy, but instead of normal boy cherub pissin parts, he has a counterweighted crane.
I've seen Stranger.
And then it rises up as he pees.
No, I'll go
As
to the manor
fountain
house. I'll go to
goes.
the manor house. The tavern was a mistake on my part.
You've
Right.
never seen any of the ones where they have like the fishing pole?
No.
Oh, okay.
So you go up to the front gate. Gate's open. You can walk up to the manor house. The gate's not currently locked. And the major domo will greet you. Yes, who? Oh, hello there. We weren't expecting company.
Can you remind me what I was told about what this card was the address for?
An address of an agent that is on site near your quarry that can help act as a guide to your quarry.
Okay.
It's 50 gold, and after that, no entanglements.
Oh, shit.
You get the ear, throw it in the fountain, it should close the loop, and then you're a free agent.
Wow. Awesome.
Whoever lives here might be able to mount a plan to get you closer.
I'm looking for Minargul. I was told someone here can help me.
Oh, who should I say is calling?
Fly up, flutter for a second. Name's Twiggles.
I see. Well, Twiggles, the lady of the house is away. I believe she's negotiating the purchase of a domestic golem. Okay. Well, I'll see if anyone else is about. And with that, you hear some tumult inside as some of the servants are saying, "It's broken loose. We can't contain it. It's gotten out of the nursery." So describe what bursts forward over the top of the balcony or down the balustrade, down the stairwell. What do we see arriving on scene to greet this absurd the visitor?
Oh, so he's about maybe 1.5 feet tall. Looks like a teddy bear when he's like first running at you straight. Then all of a sudden he turns sideways and he's got centaur for the bottom part. And he's got a little tag hanging from his ear and a cowboy hat. And he jumps and he starts sliding down the banister. And as he does, he spins his guns, his pistol arrow, and puts them inside his bandolier and lands at the floor. Ah, Cedric said we'd find another one. Come on, let's go. There's a box waiting for us. It'll get us there a lot quicker than be taking a ship.
All right. Flies up, looks the major domo in the eye as he passes. Excuse me.
Arthur's always been useless.
The Wallaces have always been eccentric. Closes the door and you hear it lock.
Getting strong Doom Patrol vibes from this house.
I wouldn't call it Doom. The Dooms are over in Sandpoint. There's 7 of them.
So
That's like
what a party.
350 gold each.
So the two of you acquaint yourselves.
I think we
Do
know
you-
each other.
Yeah,
Our paths
well,
crossed.
you're both bounty hunters, right?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
All
We
right.
met at the convention.
The convention was in Absalom, so you
what
have been in
happens
a
in the
bigger city. My bad.
It's
What
like at the
happens at the
equivalent of like
convention
a red
stays at
roof.
the convention.
Wasn't
We
like
don't talk
super
about
high
that too
budget.
much.
No. Of course not.
Convention
What was
is
that, Eric?
convention.
I said it was like held at the equivalent of a red roof.
Ooh. Okay. Still stay in fabulous Red Roof Inn in the Puddles District. Don't worry. Free boots. All right.
Tiny sized creatures only.
Oh no, you'd all drown. That would be horrible.
Well, that's why we don't go to that one. We have our own.
Oh wow. So sometimes a GM has to make some decisions to how does this absurdity find this absurdity? A body meets a body coming through the rye, and I love this party. These two parties now. We're gonna try and fuse them together. You do have connections in Sandpoint. Lassiter made arrangements for should he fall, his childhood toy that's sewn together from two other toys.
No,
Like-
Cedric is too busy, and it's going to take him time to pack up all of his stuff. So he knows it's easier to send a small package, and it'll get there much quicker. So he's sending the package ahead of schedule while Cedric gets all of the rest of his equipment packed properly
To
head over
to
Sandpoint.
rescue Lassiter, or do they think Lassiter's dead?
They don't know. Mom read
His
what was
medic
in
alert
it.
bracelet went off.
It totally did. It told us it told us one more critical hit, he was done. And we know about his mouth, so Mom was very concerned. So I got Polcone up and moving again, and
Okay.
I made an order from the land down under, and that Twiggles showed up, and here we go.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you guys
Oh,
begin to
cool.
make your
Just
way
don't tell
up the
Brian I
lost.
did that.
We just poke some holes in the box so Trickles can breathe.
Absolutely. A couple of small canisters of air too, just in case.
Caution, fragile.
The side up.
Expedited
Okay.
shipping.
I think that's more for me and less for you.
So a stuffed teddy bear centaur thing is dragging a box with.
Excuse me, I don't think
No,
I
they're in the
like
box.
that.
Yeah, I don't like it
what?
either. I'm real sorry.
Teddy bear centaur.
I'm-
What?
I'm unable to. A barrier is what I meant. Like, are you? Do you have horse hooves? You said like a centaur lower. I'm
Yeah,
confused
it's a
because if
horse
it's not a
hooves.
person up top, it's not a centaur lower. It's a horse.
It's an
Well,
person.
no,
It's
he's
a
got-
teddy
he's
bear
got-
centaur.
Yeah, exactly.
Do you have
It's a
That's
art?
teddy bear
hard to
centaur.
understand. I kind of have art. It does.
The
I
upper
can't show
part,
it in
the upper
big
half is a
portion.
teddy bear.
I sent
Oh, I
it,
gotcha.
I sent it over in
Yeah,
Discord.
yeah. Today was the day. We'll share that out as soon as we can. But the two of you, you're not walking around in a box with canned air. I thought you were just riding off.
I'm
Walking
just
shoulder
along
to
for the ride.
shoulder.
I'm not exactly sure what that ride is.
Okay.
Kev has a plan, which sounds good to me.
I had a family vision, but that's fine. We can walk there.
A family vision?
Yeah, he was like talking about how he's going to put Polkwin in a box and ship them to
Oh,
Yeah,
Sandpoint.
because it's going to take Sedgwick longer to get there because he has to pack up all of his equipment to get there. It's easier.
So
to
he's
ship a
sending
small package.
Polcoin ahead.
okay. Well, Sandpoint's not that far, but what I was
How far is
wondering,
it?
it's like less. It's like a 50, 60 miles.
Right, but like the human post, like a carriage should be faster than.
Yeah, I'm wondering what your movement rate is in your quadruped
How
form.
how fast would a seagull be?
Seagull?
Can't we just dotted red line there?
We just put a box on it, put us in a box on, and then have the seagull. take
I'll
us.
hum a theme.
Okay, we can montage this shit. And you arrive at Sandpoint, where a sign greets you and says, "Welcome to Sandpoint. See yourself as we see you." And there's a shiny alloyed mirror.
Here, stand on my shoulders so you can see what you look like. Or can I stand on your shoulders?
Stand on your shoulders.
Can I stand on your
Wait,
shoulders?
can I ride you?
I mean, I'm only 1.5 feet tall. I mean, I suppose. I don't know how much. Do you weigh?
Mechanically, do the rules support you
It
riding
didn't
him?
even require a drink
Mm.
first. That's crazy.
I'm not sure how that
they're at
works.
the edge of
Are
town.
horses aren't large, are they?
He's
No,
not
I
a
do have-
horse.
No.
I do-
I'm looking for precedent when I say that.
Okay.
So if
Usually
horses
you
are
have to be-
medium, and
Horses are
humans can ride
large.
horses, they are
Horses
large.
are
Okay.
horses
So-
are large.
If there has to be a
Um,
difference, then no.
Yeah, there has to be a size difference. Okay.
No, you
Yeah.
can't ride
He,
me.
he smells anyway.
Excuse you.
You haven't been it smells like you've been mildewing in a closet for years.
Well, yeah. You smell a little sulfury.
And maybe the instructions just
It's in my jeans.
so that's one option. Or the next morning, Menrian, you wake up having fallen asleep in a hammock.
Papa John chair.
I was kind of picturing like a big Mama San or Papa San's. That's like the communal couch for the whole halfling family, but it's perfect size for a person to crash out in. And a knock at the door. Delivery for Hector Weatherwax.
Holy stank.
Okay,
I'm his
walk up
wife.
and-
What do you got? Do I need to sign anything? You can just leave it.
Okay.
Does that need a pry bar? Did you bring a pry bar?
Uh,
Got a pry bar up.
I'm sure we have one.
It's
around
for
here.
you. And she goes and
I have one in my inventory. As a matter of fact.
all right. You crowbar the party out. We could do that. So those are your options. Which do you like?
Yeah,
Sounds good to me.
I'm gonna pop it open with the crowbar. Yeah.
What's the chat think? What do y'all like? Because we'll decide when we come back from break. How's that sound, y'all?
Dun, dun,
Sounds good.
dun.
Sounds like it sounds pretty good, but I can't hear how it sounds to him because he's muted.
It sounds like I don't have an opinion then. No, honestly.
Sounds like you have
Either
no
or, we'll leave it up
voice.
to the chat. Yeah, either we arrive in a box or we walk up.
I just don't know if your first
I like the
impression should
box.
be. Yeah. What's in the box? Party
What's in the
replacement.
box?
What's in the box?
It's
Party in a
only once you start
box.
Stabbing them. Oh, I'm just
Party
kidding.
in a box. Party in a box.
Here.
Welcome back. Don't be a thumb. Be useful, but don't be a thumb. So I decided we're going to put a little framework on this. On the other side, Philip Mimes is stirring the cauldron, going, they may go in this way. It shows you walking up to town, seeing the scene we described. But no, why are we following a wagon? It's full of things. Do you think they're in there? Thought he got shipped before. I don't know what happened. And he's lifting a crate. Maybe they're in that box. And they're all watching you, a bunch of the other people in line. You got the contract. Almost like whoever actually takes the contract makes the line go away, and then everybody else watches. And they're wagering. They're betting strange things. Coins, fruits, little scrips of paper, crystals. First world is a blueprint for many other worlds. Galarian is just one. But they're watching, deciding the outcome. And
Can I bet on myself?
do you have a bookie on the other side?
Yes.
Roll a d20. Roll a d20. You got a
Alright.
16. Okay, that's pretty good. You've put some money down on yourself to to come back in one piece with the ear.
30 pieces of silver.
Oh, that's great. Now there's going to be a sprite crucified on the outskirts of Sandpoint.
I leaned into it, but it just happened to be the amount of silver that I had.
It's cool. It's cool. You are playing a cleric, right?
Yes. Of the Green Man.
Of the Green Man. Okay. Well, that's a nature-based faith that has a few adherents in this area, so that's perfect. All right. They pry open the box. What is Hector and Menrian's reaction to the two tiny creatures that emerge from the box?
Well, first of all, I'm stunned that there's living creatures inside the box.
There was air holes. There's
okay.
holes
There's
punched.
a bright flash of purple pinks as the wings flutter and the one of them leaps out of the box and lands on a nearby mantle.
Oh, son of a
Is,
bitch, I like bright.
Yeah,
Where's
whatever warding signal like a super religious follower of Desna would do, like in a moment like that, that's the kind of thing Hector would do, the
That's what looks like
the equivalent of crossing himself,
yeah, as a foot tall icon of Desna hops. I'm just saying, your wings
Totally.
are Desna colors, baby.
Oh,
Totally.
cool.
And Menrian would cautiously move around the room to somewhere where he can have some cover just in case this is some kind of
You're gonna need more cover than that.
oh
Like,
You both.
Where's
he's tooting.
Lassiter?
Twiggles is stretching. Oh,
I've asked twice.
don't let Heck get a
now.
hold of this guy.
Where's
And
Lassiter?
is anyone else showing up for
Go
lunch,
ahead, try to
husband?
grab me. Let's see how well it works out.
Lassiter is back at the fucking whatever you call that thing, the tabletop or whatever.
The devil's platter.
Yeah, Devil's Platter.
inside
gotta
the
go get 'em.
pit.
The pit.
the pit.
It's odd that she would show up here.
That's
but
exactly where I need to go.
I can see where it came
I
from.
knew
right?
there was
So
a
I
reason you were here. Alright, why are the two of you sitting around looking so sad?
well, we were gonna go hire some help, but looks like you guys arrived.
Well, for the Wallace family, I'll do as I asked.
Almost as it. I could see the hand of Desna right here. It's like, hey,
Sir, do you mind if I water my horse before I go back?
absolutely,
delivery
and
man.
have some of the have some oats and an apple for the horse.
Oh, that'd be perfect. Thank you so much. And he's pouring
I'm a
this
bit peckish.
potion onto
You can
the
have some
oats.
too, but I'd recommend having some of this other food. Those are horse apples.
He's pouring a mutagen on the oats.
He's dragging his horses, they'll go real fast.
Is he doping up
after
his
this.
horse?
Well, I mean, they guarantee
Yes.
results. You're paid
Bovine
in
growth
advance.
hormone.
It's a mutagen that makes the horse get all the way to Sandpoint from
More
Magnamar
endurance, some
real quick.
speed.
Quick enough, fast as the
Yeah, but
narrative
it's
will
gonna
carry
fail all
it.
of its will saves.
Yeah, and it's gonna piss itself.
Which is not normally a
'cause
problem
usually
for a
it
horse
goes to
because
the
they just let
outhouse,
fly
apparently.
anyway. Yeah, right.
Where do you know? Um, so for those watching, Pathfinder Second Edition has a veritable cornucopia of ancestries and heritages and combinations that are possible. And usually I gotta kill a few parties before we get this absurd in the campaign. Just saying, judging by past adventures and adventurers.
Quick decisions had to be made. Cedric wasn't able to be here. This is what you
I like
got.
the box says live adventure. I mean live animals. And the horse and the rider leave to it. And it's midday. You've
And where was
recovered.
this food that was
Yeah,
offered?
we got a full rest, right?
Yep, that's what I'm about to drop on y'all. And there is food.
Nice.
Where
Yep.
was that food?
Oh, there's definitely food.
I'm forgetting your wife's name. I know it starts with an E.
Estrella.
Estrella. Estrella says at some point in all that, we gotta have any more guests, husband? Anyone else I should be
Well,
making ready for? I don't mind, I just a
assume
little
not.
notice.
I imagine we'll be off before midday here.
And she looks at you and leans in close and goes, do you know how much the Fae can eat?
Well,
She looks over at Twiggles.
Oh,
Sees
we gonna
Twiggles
turn
is just
we gonna
walking
turn 'em
across
away?
the table, picking stuff up and
They're
chewing
guests.
on
We
it.
can't just turn them away. You know?
And he doesn't quite finish things before he
Wallace
puts it
family
down
cover
and
the
walks
tab.
on to the next thing.
Just send
She-
the Wallace family the tab.
She's making buckwheat pancakes and apricot jam.
Oh, yummy.
All right.
Twiggle's about to
She's-
get sticky.
if she's I'm sitting at the table cleaning my guns. So
Oh, God.
Lassiter when he got lost.
You're welcome to do that on the porch. You can even do it in the shed. But those are outside toys.
They're not loaded.
I've heard that before.
I know what I'm doing.
I used to be a
Heard that one
barmaid in
before, too.
Magnamar. If you don't mind.
All right.
And I'll give you
Better
a
do what
thorough
she says.
brushing.
How long were you in that box? Because
Your velveteen's
you
a
are
bit
smelling
matted.
A little funky. I wasn't gonna say anything, but she'll help you
Damn,
out.
it's Captain Toots a lot.
And Twiggles from underneath a pancake that he's eating.
You don't even see him. You just see this
I
pancake.
do remember us too.
Disappearing in an disproportionately large bites to his size.
All right.
His
I'll
favorite
start
thing is to
from
burrow
porch.
through the pancake.
Oh, that whole
Front
stack?
porch.
That whole stack is for you.
It's the expectation is to get compensated in this way while on the job. So that they
So-
are behaving like a nice mortal family.
Nice mortal family. What a great way to put it. Really sell yourself as the best possible guest
Meaty
ever.
Leaders.
Yeah. Meaty bleeders. How you spelling bleed?
I don't know.
Yeah, I can only give them
Filled
so
with
much.
stuffing.
Do this
I
for
thought
us.
he was talking about like sheep, and they were like meaty bleeders.
Everyone has 2 hero points now. And let me drop some rest in action on you guys.
Save them for stabilize. Save them for stabilize. Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna jump to Lassiter once we're all settled in and having a good time.
Nobody knows the troubles I've seen.
Doo-doo.
Born going.
Between the treat wounds, because if you have an uninterrupted hour, a successful check can go a long way. But you make the check after the first 10 minutes. But if you have 50 more minutes, it's you're fully healed. You did tap into the the larder a little bit, but you'll be fine. Estrella over prepares, and you
I'll
have
leave
the
the rest of my
goods.
gold here at home anyway. I only have like 7 gold, so I'll leave that here, so she can go shopping for supplies if she needs to.
Are you staging from here, husband, before you head back, or are you heading into town?
I think should probably get back out there as fast as we can before anything bad happens to Lassiter. We at least need to find out what happened to him.
Bad. Where did you leave him?
Excuse me?
You told me where you left him, but you didn't mention about something bad before.
Well, there's a lot of goblins. Too many.
Oh, rifle goes on the back. First big gun, second big gun, crossbow, a small gun that has a bunch of spoons and forks sticking out of the end of it.
He looks like when you give a GI Joe gun, or when you give a GI Joe guy a He-Man gun.
Mm.
And they all fit on my bandolier.
Your character is so bizarre. I'm just picturing it in my mind every time you talk.
Looks like we got work to do. Let's go.
Picturing a Muppet made from leftovers.
Exactly.
Leftover Muppet Parts presents. Well, are you heading at night? It's but noon.
Well, if he's alive,
I mean, I know it's not far.
If he's alive, we have to get there as soon as we can. We can't
All right.
leave him in the goblin's clutches like that.
Well, maybe you should show your friends your workshop.
Hey, you guys want to see my workshop?
Sure.
That seems so weird. Hey guys, check out
Well,
my
part
gun.
of it is she's an accommodating hostess.
Mm-hmm.
But
Turkles is like, nope.
but Twiggles has been running across the table.
No, yeah, it's like I'm saying, like if we're done eating and we're rested, let's
Yeah.
get out the door. I'm trying to
and
get
the workshop is the equivalent
before Hex
tools.
starts, like pulling on like the new guy's leg.
The equivalent toolkit for if you wanted to make any crafting checks for alchemical items, top off specialized ammo. You exchange information with each other, and you know that they're goblins. You know that they're in league with some more powerful sorts. And what you also know is that Rip Nugget has returned in some fashion after being dead for 17 years. Now, plenty of Rip Nugget's surviving associates chose Ghouldom and eventually burrowed a warren under the boneyard of Sandpoint. But although Rip Nugget was part of that, Rip Nugget is not of that and is believed to be somewhere in the pit. We go now to a very, very dark room.
Nobody knows the troubles I've seen.
You can tell they've never restrained somebody quite as big as you. Lassiter, you are on your chest and face, at least until waking, and you have been tied with your hands chained and your feet chained, and then somehow those are connected. So you can wriggle to your side, but right now you're on your face and chest. It's uncomfortable, but you're alive. You're wounded. You don't feel good. Your lungs, as you take you rear back enough in this awkward iron-based yoga and take a deep breath and feel your lungs crack inside. And then you remember a deep lungful of this acrid black smoke that poured out of that taxidermied horse head. Because you actually picked up Enfeebled 2 from the 8-hour version of a crit fail on that smoke inhalation.
Nobody knows my son.
It hasn't been 8 hours for you. But yeah,
Sounds like a little horse.
Your vote. Jesus Christ.
No, the little horse is on its way.
The little horse is on its way sounds kind of dirty. Oh, a little horse is on its way. Heyo. There's the slightest crack under the door, and it looks like a light source is being moved about out there. Now the goblins have no need for light.
Oh,
They're-
that must be for my benefit.
And it's everything's at Dutch angles for you, right? So like every shot of you is going to be these wild, horrible angles. And the door opens, and in profile is a goblin carrying this. No, the lantern's behind them. They're in profile walking up, and they go, "Oh, you're awake. Good. I speak the common tongue, and I know you do.
And I
We're going to
goblin too, you fuckhead. Holy shit, can you help me up off my face? Your feet are rank.
You are looking at some really
I know.
gnarly ass toenails.
Uh-huh.
Gnarly ass goblin
they're
toenails.
they're the cheddar fungal buildup underneath those toenails. Can I get rid
Cue
of
the Ren
oh,
and
no, I
Stimpy
don't have
close-up.
second condition to get rid of.
You know what's great? I'm opening the art. These toenails are pretty gnarly.
Let's look at the toenails, everybody. All right, those are some
Tonight's
fucking
episode brought
toenails.
to you by Quentin Tarantino.
So
Oh, she got nice big ears. Awesome. That's gonna be easy.
I'm so glad to see you're awake. There's no need to struggle. And she puts her foot with her gnarly ass toenails on the small of your back and rocks you back and forth. Your hip bones are hitting the stone, and she tugs to make sure your chains. Now you realize they took 3 sets of manacles to bind you.
Bones connected to nothing. My ankles connected to nothing. Ow.
If you get hungry, you can crawl on your belly over there and gnaw through one of those barrels of pickled fish. You fuck.
Oh.
Oh, it's like that. You're not in a good negotiating position.
No, I'm not in a good position. I'll pineapple. Did it work? No? Alright.
All right, so do you want to make an impression? You can try diplomacy. I'm gonna say you could try intimidation, but there's gonna be a circumstance penalty because the circumstances do not work for you here.
Hold on.
I mean, it sounds like persuasion or deception. Persuasion, probably.
Those might work. There's 2 more goblins outside
Shit.
with the lantern, and everything's in just blues and blacks. You know she may not be in charge, but she's in a position of authority of some sort, and she's having fun. You can also tell this is probably the best day she's had.
Yeah, I have no social skills, man. Hasn't that been proven yet?
I know.
There's no social skills here.
Zero.
Actually, can I start telling her a story about her hat? About that funky skull on top of your head?
First, let's have a drink.
No, never on the first date.
And she pulls out a wineskin. A big, human-sized wineskin, the kind somebody would probably have on their horse, the kind that holds like a gallon and a half. She pops the top on it and comes over towards you. She's going to try to give you some wine.
Is she gonna waterboard you with the wine?
Do you want to drink some wine? It might help with some of the pain. I mean, what's a little stupefied on top of
Today's not
enfeebled?
going to get any worse. Chug a lug, motherfucker.
All right.
Yeah, nice.
She as you start to drink it, I mean, some of it dribbles on your chin, and she can tell as you're making an effort, and she lets you have a few swallows, but then she clamps it like a bagpipe.
Make a Phi Kappa Kappa society roll.
And I'm gonna need you to make a fortitude save.
No, I won't.
It's easy,
No,
as in
really,
I put the easy modifier. You rolled a nat 1,
Uh-huh.
so you cough for a while. There's a burning sensation, and you black out.
Sweet. I can save my hero points for later.
Shit, she says. But she starts to walk away and then goes, "You, come here. Get the key." And she lays you on your side, like she pushes you over, and they undo the set of manacles that connect the two other sets, and they're wrapping you around one of the big barrels and chaining you that way. They may have done you a favor, but she doesn't want you to die. You don't know that. The audience knows. She's providing a better. It might be easier to escape this way, but you know, you passed out from drinking.
That was more her mistake than my failure.
We'll see.
Fail your way forward.
She leaves you back. Enjoy your DC 23 instead of DC 25.
It's fine. I was away from Pokemon.
You wake sometime later. Your throat burning, your lungs burning. You got strong sour wine. It's not even from around here. It's from like Andoran. But you feel somewhat better. You're over the barrel, but on the side of the barrel. Hey, it's everybody's turn in the barrel. But you're hugging the barrel with your body rather than behind your back. So the thing is even though you're not really, your circumstances haven't changed much, you're in a better position. It's less horrible on your joints, and maybe a little easier to escape. It's quiet, it's dark, full dark. If you want to try to escape, you can. Because we can do it back and forth with, you doing some solid snake. What do you think, Kev?
Can I do an athletics escape and attempt to break my chains?
Yes.
Sweet Caroline.
Bum, bum, bum. That enfeebled's really fucking you up. That was a good roll. You got 19 total, but no.
So close.
And kudos. This barrel is pretty well made. This is a Magnumarian barrel. Picture a pallet with 9 of these barrels being picked up by a crane, and you think of home.
Just count to 5 and try again.
You can try again, but this is where we leave you. The goblins are discussing your fate. All right.
You're kind of in the sky.
You are not fully healed.
Unless you're zestfully healed.
You're not fully healed. Thank you. But you have 7 hit points. So Lassiter, time passes and the smoke inhalation damage leaves you. So the next time you try that, you won't be enfeebled. Goblins will come to talk to you and they'll assume you still are. We go back to the early afternoon at the Weatherwax estate in the second iteration of the Heroes of Sandpoint and Friends.
Friends.
Sipping from my liquor stash.
Oh, you have a liquor stash.
Yeah.
What are you drinking?
It's fermented rosenberry.
Like rose water?
Well, it's rare. It can only be made in a drain.
That's so.
I don't know. There's some other stuff that I don't know. I never really paid attention when people were talking about it.
It's awesome. That's cool.
Awesome.
I want to give you a hero point, but you've already got 2. All right. Get off Lassiter's map. Get off the map. It's not hard to find. Go right up the Turandock path. 20 minutes. Everybody climbs. It takes a little while to get up there, but I'm not going to have you dice it out. As you approach the pit, you notice it's high sun. It's like 1 or 2 in the afternoon.
I'm still going to be super wary, so I'm like moving in a guarded fashion.
There's no fog. The condensation, the atmospheric conditions aren't right for it, or it's the wrong time of day. You're not sure. You haven't been up here at that enough times to really tell. But it's also good for visibility because as you look around, occasionally you see, some trees, some scrubs, a few rocks here and there, but you have good visibility. Nobody's there as far as you can see, and that's good. You may be able to just walk right up to the pit. Is there any other special precautions or anything y'all want to take?
Yeah, can I be like keeping an eye out for any traps ahead?
Yeah, I feel like they expect us to come back, so I'm being super cautious.
Looks like Twiggles has taken advantage of their alacrity, and they have zipped ahead to scout. That's good news. They are also uh, checking for things, and the thing is, Twiggles, you can tell. You've only been up here for a little while, but you can tell the way the air flows across this platter, the shape of it distorts sound. Maybe funnels sound. Maybe it's easier to hear in some directions than it is in others. But you know that people are wise to keep their guard. Menrine, if you want to hit me with a seek check.
The wall of this whole
Absolutely.
structure was just a giant ear meant to listen to something deep in space.
There was one of those at the science museum. I could hear you whisper. I could hear a mouse fart. It looks like you found on this rudimentary trail. This isn't the same path you guys took last time, but it
Yeah,
has
because we don't want to take the same trail because they're waiting for us there.
could be. It looks like there's a spot where there's a deadfall log set up to trip as you hook on some vines that look like old roots of this gnarled tree. You totally spot it, and you can just avoid it by walking around it. But yeah, you did actually find a trap. Twiggles, the devil is afoot. You've heard of what do you got? You said you got some connection to the infernal. What do you have any lore associated with that?
No.
You got legal lore?
I do have legal lore.
Okay.
That came with the bounty hunter.
Yeah.
I have religion, but I have the
See.
Nephilim trait. That's all.
Okay.
Nothing special except for dark vision.
Yeah.
And I chose it to connect to Lassiter's mom originally.
Okay. No, that works, and we can explore that. Like the reason, we've
It
already
doesn't matter
sort
at
of.
this point. The story's changed. That
Sorry.
was just originally why I went with Nephilim. Oh no! Don't be sorry. It was great. This is great. Well, what did you want me to roll?
Oh, religion. Recall knowledge religion. Do 14 on the die. I'll even tell you that. Yeah, you guys are actually rolling really well. Like everybody has rolled really high recently. Devil's Platter is called that, but there's something about the translation of it. It's not referring to a generic the devil. It's referring to a specific devil, and this is
A devil's platter, not the devil's platter.
a specific. The name given is a type of devil.
What's the
You're
name? Do I get a name? Do I know a name?
the Sandpoint devil.
Oh,
You're starting to realize that the pit must be its lair, but there's multiple complexes built into the pit. So recently, a venturing party from Sandpoint jumped down to level 3, yelled up to those on the surface, and then went into level 2. And they were ready, and it didn't end well. But you're realizing this is named after the Sandpoint Devil. That's the devil in the Devil's Platter.
Doom 1.
Maybe. That might be a higher Doom.
When we get to the ladder, Polka and walk over to Hector and look at him. All right, uppies, you gotta help me down. Uppies, let's go.
Okay, come on.
Do you carry him down?
Yeah. He's,
I'm gonna
Guys,
flutter
like
down
on
to
my
the next
shoulder.
level.
I'm really happy that my squeaker inside dry rotted. Otherwise, this would be even more bizarre.
so awkward, yeah.
I'd give you an item penalty to stealth if you don't want it. That's great.
I'm not particularly trying to be stealthy. I'm just trying to move quickly and efficiently to where I'm going.
Yeah, I gotcha. All right. Give me a second here. Reconnect you.
Just to give you a heads up, something in the Fantasy Grounds character generator, because of the stuff that I picked, broke.
Ooh.
My speed should be 30. My character sheet says my speed is 55. That is not true. I don't know
What?
yeah. I think when I added quadruped, because quadruped changes to 30, I think it added 30 to the initial 25.
Oh. Okay. Well, I'm glad you did. I'm glad when I asked before, I didn't get an answer, because if you had said 55, I would have been like, deliver yourself.
I had to double check exactly what was going on because it didn't make any sense to me. And now I realize it's got to be a mistake somewhere.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you went for it. That's pretty damn cool. Let me add y'all to a map. Happened.
I don't know.
What about light? Is anybody taking some light with them?
Dark vision.
I've got my crystal and some torches.
Okay. I'm gonna drop a. Is the crystal a light spell equivalent?
It's an everlight crystal. Yeah.
It's an everlight crystal.
It's a don't you worry about it crystal.
No, it's literally what it's called. An everlight crystal. It's one of the most common applications of permanent magic. This stone or gem sheds magical light constantly, requiring no oxygen and generating no heat. The crystal can be covered, but the light can't be extinguished.
You sound like you're selling it
Ooh.
on late night television.
Order now and receive free
All right.
with every
I'm gonna reshare y'all. Y'all ready?
Oh yeah, we're ready.
On the edge of my seat.
So you at some point you approach the pit, sort of creep over the side, and it's quiet.
I'm
inside. Oh, go ahead.
I'm releasing Lassiter's character.
Okay.
Because I could see where I was on the map.
Oh shit. Well, you know you're way the fuck up in there then. I don't think it did you any favors to find out.
Hey fellas, follow me.
I know where it is.
I can smell
Really
that
good
cheap
instinct.
cologne his brother gave him.
It came in a horse-shaped glass bottle.
At some point prior to entry, Menrian would have released his tattoo so that it's out in the open as a familiar. And I'm gonna keep it a little bit ahead of him, keep it close to Hector.
Gotcha. What if I have a token for it? I could just throw that on there.
My bow is readied.
So bow's in your hand? Okay.
Yeah, I'm walking with my shield raised,
I'm
using guarded
walking
movement.
so that my spurs are perfectly rhythmically in pattern.
You have spurs. But you're the horse. Wait.
There's
Where are they jangling from? Oh my god, I'm sorry.
Hey, not yucking anybody's yum here, if that's what you're into.
wait until I gotta run away and I slap my own ass.
He's got a riding crop in his bag.
I find it very motivating.
Oh, it's so cute.
Yeah,
Oh, look at that.
it's not bad.
Oh, sorry, I almost shot your tattoo.
Oh, that is cute.
All
He's
right.
a baby.
And it's at that moment everybody remembers. You eject the small folk. All right. So Twiggles, are you still providing scouting? Because it looks like that door up ahead is closed, and it's here. Like just the sun is above, but it's coming through. Now you're starting to see the haze because it's condensing here. Even when it's not visible out on the platter, it's still happening here. And looking down, you can see that it's cooler down there, like it's creating its own clouds. We come back with some liquor making apparatus. This whole place could be a still.
So what is this like? Is the demon inhaling? Is that what's going on?
Oh.
You know, and it's eternal, so it takes like 100 years for one breath.
It's doing some cosmic yoga on a geologic time scale.
Let's check out this door.
Okay, be careful going in there. There was a trap there.
Yep.
This is the same door we went in. Where well,
Whoa,
where
you
we-
fell
where
off
we
the
lost
edge.
him.
Careful.
So, how does how do your wings work? Does that give you short-term flight of some
It's
sort?
fluttering. I have to land at the end of my movement. It gives me 25 feet of movement flying, but I have to land.
Okay,
The true flight comes later.
like
Cool.
10th or 6th
I
level, something like
think
that.
it might be 10th.
Okay,
I think it's the
sounds
next.
about right.
It might be 2 more ancestry feats, I think.
Not to put too fine a point on it. All right, you're all at the door. Now you remember what's on the other side of this door? There was the skulls. It's like chamber full of skulls.
Mhm.
It's a hell of a waiting
Yeah.
room. Really sets the tone for the dentist office.
Yeah, I've got the I'm gonna hand the light to somebody if they want it. Does somebody want to hold the Everlight crystal? Because I kind of need both hands so I can use the shield and the sword.
Polkoon, what's in your hands?
Not I.
My palms.
You guys got dark vision. You don't care.
I need both my hands anyway.
Yeah.
Shoot your bow.
All right. You know what?
Can my familiar hold it?
You know what?
If it can,
Sure.
Cool.
Yeah, until we hear otherwise.
The only problem is because I have a thing that during my reaction, I can instantly draw my gun when we roll initiative, but I can't drop something for free before a reaction. So holding something in my hand slows me down.
Yeah,
That's
we'll let
interesting.
the little dragon hold it.
That's perfect. Yeah. Let me go ahead and give him that.
pretty ambiguous the way that's worded, because if you look at it, it says, usage is held in hand, but it also says it can't be extinguished. It can only be covered.
Cool.
So does that mean I could drop it and it would just stay lit up?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
But if you
alright.
threw it in a sack, it would get dark. Or
Sure.
a leather cap. One of like
I'd imagine I just keep it right in a pocket, like in my vest or around my armor,
How
So,
strong are they? Can we fling them with a sling?
fling who?
The light.
Oh, the Everlight crystal? Yeah, I could probably just toss it into a room, right?
What,
Well, right
if
now,
there's
the-
little people in the party, all of a sudden you're thinking we're tossing each other. What the hell?
No.
Talk
So
about throwing a
your
light, and you're like, who?
I take exception to that.
your serpentine worm tattoo is holding the crystal and kicking at it with his back legs like a cat
Oh,
Cool.
while floating, mind you. All right, you got your free hands now, Hector. What you doing?
Well, I'm going to, have my shield ready and take my sword hand and just kind of ease the door open.
It's closed.
Is it locked closed?
It is. In fact,
Oh.
it feels like it's bolted from the inside
oh,
Ah,
because you can feel the mechanism of the door isn't where the lock is taking place.
mm-hmm.
It's actually locked on the other side with a bolt
Okay.
because it goes in about a quarter of an inch before it hits that.
Right. Yeah, it's like a bar across it or something like
How
that.
much space
Yeah.
is under the door?
About half, 3/4 of an inch.
Yeah,
Okay,
I don't
no.
have any kind
I'll
of
pick the lock.
lockpicking type stuff.
Stand
Okay.
aside.
All right.
Do you have thievery?
Yes.
Sweet. And you pull out some sort of wire because it's like you got to feed the wire around to basically like pull the bolt, from this side.
Hmm.
Or through the
Yeah.
keyhole and then up. Yeah.
To reach up through the keyhole. Sorry.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we can all occupy the same space, can't we?
Yes. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's
That's
not
true.
obnoxious. Okay. Oh wait, not you, Pokeland.
Oh, I'm
Quick.
spending a hero point. That's
Ooh,
first
yeah.
roll, first
Hey,
roll
you've
of the
got
party.
him.
Eh?
Let's get some dramatic music.
dramatic.
There it is.
Dramatic music.
Why not? There's something called nervous music.
Huzzah! Oh, that's just a
Much
success.
better.
Click.
Not too shabby.
Nice. So you just kind of reach in and between the door and the jam,
Maybe.
move it with your hand.
All right, looks like it is open or unlocked.
Is it trapped?
I almost did the Shadow Dark thing. No, you look and find none. But no, it's not. It's not
Okay.
trapped.
No, the traps are inside the room. Remember, there's web things. There's web shooters.
All right, you're up, big guy. I step out. I flutter out of the way.
Okay, I'm gonna push the door open. But I'm gonna need some light up here.
Quiet. And
Dragon.
it's dark.
I'm commanding the dragon to basically follow right behind you.
Can you drop the light effect on the familiar?
I did, I thought. Oh no, he's not an actual. He's just a token. We'll do it the other way.
Wonder if there's a way to like add a pet here.
Yeah.
Oh, there is. Maybe.
There, you've got light.
Cool.
Let there be light.
I see blood. Is that Lassiter's?
It could be anybody's. This isn't the room where you fell.
I was asking.
That room was like a throne. Oh, sorry. My bad.
Not the narrator. It's so fucking weird. He keeps talking to me when I ask other people questions.
You're really quiet, Cav. I can barely hear you.
I said, Hector, big guy. Is that blood Lassiter's?
Yeah, probably. Or mine, or
Hector
Yeah.
didn't know you were talking to him because you said big guy.
Yeah, exactly. Double take real quick.
It's gonna take some getting used to there.
Yeah.
Sounds like you guys got the stuffing knocked out of you.
Yeah. Yeah.
God damn.
That's perfect.
So the light reveals a chamber full of craggy shadows. It appears to be adorned entirely in a skull motif. There are skulls of many creatures in here and many humanoids. And in the center is a large form that is some sort of rearing up horse.
Stay away from that thing. I tell everybody, stay away from that thing, because that's what knocked down Lassiter. It like dropped out all this crap out of its mouth. It was disgusting.
So what y'all doing?
I'm trying to move.
Hector's
on the
going
road,
in?
but it won't
There you
let
go.
me do anything.
There you go. You're in the room. You're in the hallway to the room.
It just keeps flipping me back to the same square next to the door every time. Like it moves. Oh, there,
Oh,
we
there
go.
you go.
It
Just updated.
refreshed. Yeah.
Hey, we're lucky we have internet. We lost power before.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think there's like a little corner there that it's catching on.
Carrying the light into the darkness.
Still waiting for it to refresh. Dragon today. Boom, there's the light. Disappeared.
All right. So it looks like there's these rearing back spiders, but you've already been told, hey, you know, they're traps, webs come out of them. So when your wispy dragon familiar moves in there with the light, you can see the holes in them. They're just like the shed exoskeletons of giant spiders that have been rigged up with a web launching mechanism. But it doesn't take you too long. Realize this chamber is empty and that everything in here is just a taxidermied statue. Now, heck, you know that you guys killed the taxidermist. You killed the person who made this,
Yeah.
the traps in this room. And you notice that there was a lever in that room.
And his ferret.
And the
His
ferret.
Yeah.
Yeah, you had to kill the ferret. The ferret really fucked up care of him.
Yeah.
Weasels ripped my flesh, a story in 3 parts.
All right. Well,
All right.
I'm gonna follow the path that I followed before
Okay.
to get to the back door of the room.
Okay.
I'm just gonna advance my token over there unless I have to do something.
No, you're getting there. And what you're starting to realize is the tension isn't quite the same.
Does it feel like they've abandoned the place? No, surely not.
Let me get a thievery check from you while you're looking at the backside of that mechanism. Check out the backside of that mechanism.
Are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't have any thievery skills. I mean.
Oh, okay.
just
Well, you don't see it. Yeah. You're unable to tell. There's your little horsey. Okay, Polkoon, you go up. Do you have thievery? Because you were told specifically to stay away from this thing, and it looks like you want to go right up to it. I just want to make sure that's what you're doing. You're muted.
I was trying to follow what Hector's moves when he moved in. I don't know, I don't know where my token actually is right now anymore.
Oh.
Now I reappeared.
Yeah,
There you are.
The move.
You guys
the
are
movement
si-
seems to be acting wonky today.
I agree. But not. At least it's not throwing you to the other side of the map.
Not yet. It's just like when other people are putting their stuff on there, I'm seeing arrows all over the screen. Like it's
Yeah,
not
I'm getting some
lining,
really
right?
crazy
It's acting a
arrows
little
too.
wonky.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
I'll
it's
share
not
this
throwing
with
us
y'all.
across the map.
So Twiggles, you see that this door is open here to the right, and Polkun, the two of you are able to suss out that there's no tension on the wing flapping mechanism of this taxidermied, alligator-tailed, lizard-headed horse made to look like the Sandpoint Devil, but it looks like the traps in this room have been deactivated. Because you can actually see the mechanism from back here, and the traps
Nobody
are not.
bothered to re-trigger them.
Right. The taxidermist handled all that. But you do.
Way to where you left Lassiter, fella.
You do actually. That's a good question. Menrian, there's still that secret door to Tunch's workshop, where Caravan died, and it looks like you can still squeeze past that spider to get in there if you wanted to. His workshop connected up to the throne room, and that's where Lassiter was captured.
Mm-hmm.
But Twiggles is investigating the open corridor that seems suspiciously like bait. So you're going super stealthy style?
Well, I don't know about super stealthy, but we'll see what the dice say.
Are you trained in stealth?
Mhm.
Yeah. Hit me with a sneak check on the secret side.
Butterfly in the sky. You can fly so high.
Way to the sky. As you step forward, now you got wings. You sort of hop when you step, and you're ready
Like a
to
grasshopper.
yeah. Walking forward, and
I hear any goblin voices?
You hear this? No, that's just it. You don't. You hear some sort of snoring.
Like a sleeping animal.
Yes. And
What a goblin dog.
something a new noise has joined, perhaps a second one. And there's a stink, a powerful stink coming from the passage to the south, and musty, definitely very, very musty. But it looks like something smelled you.
That's why my movement request is there.
But I think that's a good place for us to take our second break, because something has stirred and woken and is coming around that corridor. And I don't know if you've ever seen one before.
Can we see it before we go to break?
Yeah, we're working on it.
Can't wait.
You've all seen it before. But it hops
those guys.
round, having smelled you, and is joined by another one behind it. I know, right?
All right. Whoa, we air.
Guard dogs. last one.
Like, say,
We were
just
talking about
vitality and
poisons.
Use it against them
Everybody likes
undead.
poison.
I think this is a party of poisoners walking a perplexing path to their own personal gnosis.
Gnosis?
Gnosis? Gnosis what I'm talking about? Welcome back, everybody. Party sneaking back into a place, hoping to rescue their boy Lassiter, and looks like somebody rolled a 1, and the goblin dogs woke up, catching scent of strange fey food on the wind. The unidentified form of the goblin dog is Rideable Big Rat, and there's several of them coming at you, so roll initiative, everybody.
Initiative.
Haven't done that tonight. It's time.
We're just gonna hang out and see what happens.
Lassiter, you don't need to participate, but Polkoon does.
I had to add my +2.
Okay.
Damn.
Swift like a ninja.
Okay. Nice. Polkoon, it looks like you lead us off, so something just like flips your gunslinger intuition into high gear, and you know something's going on down that corridor. Something that ain't right. Something what needs gun work doing.
All right. So, with my fantastic feat, 10 paces, I will take a free action at the beginning of my turn to move 10 feet.
That's just something you get to do.
Yeah, well, it's I believe it's just on my first turn, so I don't get to do it every round. It's just it is what it is. And then I'm gonna move an additional. Hold on. Beep, beep. Oh, and when I do that, I also pull out my. I'm gonna just start with the hand crossbow first, so that gets pulled as well as a free action.
So it's got like a built-in quick draw?
Uh-huh.
Does the hand crossbow pop out loaded? How much? And 10 feet? How many animal crackers?
Okay, I will give you. Hold on, let's go. Let me get up the ability.
It sounds really cool. I'm loving the gunslinger. Every iteration I've seen. Are you a pistolero
Yes.
or
I'm
okay?
a pistolero with the pistol phenom dedication.
Oh,
Give me 1 second here, and I'm fine.
so you gunsmith, you gun fu. You have the.
Mhm.
He is the NRA.
Oh, it's called Initial Deed. Here's I will drop it
He's not.
into the chat so you.
He's both the dog
It says,
and John Wick.
You react to trouble with lightning speed, positioning yourself just right. You gain a +2 circumstance bonus to your initiative roll, and you can interact to draw a one-handed firearm or one-handed crossbow. As your first action on your first turn, you can step up to 10 feet as a free action. Okay?
Cool. You gotta load your crossbow.
Okay.
Well, we'll say it arrives loaded, same
No,
as a
no, that's
pistol. If
fine.
you
I'm
pulled a
just move
pistol,
forward.
it'd be loaded.
I'm gonna move forward 15 feet.
No, go ahead and
No,
and
I
assume
like
it's
reloading.
loaded.
Reloading lets me do other things too.
Great, I'm playing right into your hands. How's this happen every time?
Where is this sucker?
So there's some rideable big rats down there. Have you may never have seen these before.
Not yet.
Should
Still
shoot
don't
'em.
see them. I can't see them
Oh, you know why?
because they're
This is dark as
invisible on the
fuck.
combat tracker.
That's why.
There they are.
Rideable big rat.
All right.
By whammo.
So the first thing that I'll do now that I can see him, and he is within range. So let me go to my activities. So many activities. Oops, sorry. Do this. +1. So the first thing that I'm going to do is snap out or reach over my shoulder, pull out one of the bolts for my crossbow, slam it into the crossbow, and cock it looking dead into the eyes of the first one that's in front. That's my slinger's reload, which gives me a free demoralize.
Oh,
since I have
nice.
Intimidating prowess, I get a +1 and I don't have to share a language.
That's cool.
So I'm gonna drop an intimidation on him. So he is frightened one, so I'll drop that on him. And then for action number 2, I'll shoot him in the face.
Oh, that's a hit. Big old 22.
It doesn't do a lot of damage. But it does enough to get things started, because damage is damage. Then we got the combat tracker, and we advance it. Twiggles, you're up.
All right. So, my first action is going to be to use my poison weapon ability, which lets me apply poison as one action
poison
to
your weapon.
my weapon. And then I'm gonna find my short bow totally. Here we go. And it's going to take some damage. So first there's that damage. And then there's automatic poison damage. That's always fun. And then I'm going to shoot again.
Ooh.
Oh,
Does your gun jam? No,
I don't have a gun.
you don't have a gun. You got a bow. Bows don't jam.
Nope. I just missed.
Okay.
And that is 3 for me.
All right. So he growls, looks at you, gets shot with a crossbow, then gets shot with a bow. So he's peppered with a number of projectiles. He's in pretty rough shape.
And he's frightened.
And tiny little.
And he's frightened.
projectiles.
Yep, they pack a big punch. Is that it for Twiggles too, then?
Yep.
So the new party members have prioritized initiative, at least this game, this initiative. Yeah, this other one sweeps up, and they move surprisingly fast. He comes up and just runs up and tries to chomp on Polkoon. Do you have a reaction for that? Is that a thing you can?
No.
Okay,
You've got some horse shit you want to throw at him.
it's the only kind of shit he throws, and it's fuzzy. Yeah, he's gonna run up and chomp you with his jaws. He snaps at the air, and you duck back in a way that only a quadruped stuffed animal can do. He misses.
Don't let him get your
Not
squeaker.
your squeaky toy.
He tries to bite you again. And that's a nat 20. Let's go.
Let's go.
It didn't have to be this way. You take 13 points of piercing damage as he picks you up and tries to shake you anyway. Sure that the squeaky must be in there somewhere.
Ah, my fluffin'.
You what now?
My fluffin'.
I thought you said I fluff him.
Whoa, hold on. That is a different movie,
The
and
whole
we
dynamic
definitely
of this
need to charge
encounter
a
has fully
subscription.
changed.
Spicy. Okay. Just want to look something up real fast here.
Did he grab me?
No, he didn't have the action to grab you, but he did bite you. And you do have to make a saving throw, DC 17 versus Goblin stuffing.
Reflex. Fortitude. What flavor?
Fortitude, please.
No.
Ooh. So close.
Not go down like that.
Hero point. That's better. Yeah, you shrug it off. Maybe you're immune. Do you get any bonus to
It's 2
diseases?
stabilize.
All right,
Oh, yeah,
that's his
I
turn.
do have immunity to diseases.
Really?
Or actually, I get a +1, so I shouldn't have had to make that other second save. Can I have my hero point back, please? I'm a
Of course you
I get
can.
a +1 to poison saves. You didn't specify.
course.
So fortitude.
No, no, it's great. I just thought, would a stuffed animal be able to? Are you the frickin' Typhoid Mary stuffed animal? Are you the Velveteen Rabbit? Are you like? How bad does this get? Here, let me give you your hero point back.
Ambassador still has the little heart that was tagged to me here inside the drawer at home.
It says Ty, and you're just a beanie baby.
You're a baby.
You're a beanie.
Fucking narrator.
No, this is me. This is you. We're not always these roles. We're also people. If you beer me, do I not drink? Here comes, a surprise. He hops out from a hidey spot. Some sort of strange goblin. Gonna shoot his bow at you. He's gonna shoot his bow.
Do I have cover being tiny behind his friend? Oh, he missed.
He missed.
He sucks. Those little
He
red eyes
does.
are Nothing.
Doing it again. Could be the plan either way.
Jesus, just put it down. I'll give you a lesson later.
This guy's opting for a different tack. He runs up with this bent piece. It almost looks like a signpost that's been bent, and there's just this jagged array of smaller bladed implements fastened into it as he tries to cut you down with his horse chopper.
Oof.
18 on the die. 26 hit.
Pokemon gets it with a horse
Yes,
chopper.
that hits. The fluff.
What the
What the
fluff?
fluff?
9 points. 1, 2. Gabo's coming for you.
Come on, take your second egg.
Yeah, he's got a second one. It's with the map.
Come on, red eyes.
A lot of
Feel free,
baddies in
you can
there.
Step right on top of me when it's your turn, Hector. Feel free.
All right.
That's a big old miss.
I can't see shit in there. There's no light.
What?
I hear you guys fighting in there, but I can't see anything.
No, I think I'm starting to understand what happened to Lassiter.
Another rideable big rat comes around the corner and chomps at the stuffed animal, trying to pull the stuffing out of him, realizing he's got stuffing to spare. If two of them get a hold of you, they're gonna get them guts. That's what we used to say. Used to say that to the dog. He's gonna try to bite you again. You know, all this smack talk only works if I hit. That is not happening this round. Hector! It's dark in there.
Yeah, it's dark as fuck in there. Can't see shit.
You could just fall out of initiative and take your initiative right after Menry.
That's what I'm gonna do. I choose to
That's
fall
actually a
out
good
of
idea.
initiative.
Yeah, no, that's actually a good idea. All right, Menrian.
All right, so Mandarin is gonna walk in. So
Like
it's
you
15
own the place.
Like I own the place. Is that solid wall next to me?
Yes.
Okay.
Does your dragon come along with any kind of?
So I'm gonna be using one action to command to give him 2 actions.
Okay.
So we're gonna go ahead and move him in,
Oh my God.
and He can
I can
move
approve
through
those. Yeah,
friendly squares, right? As long
Yep.
as he doesn't end on a friendly
Totally.
square.
actually, is he tiny? Does that
He is
is that-
tiny, yeah.
is that a thing we worry about anymore with all these tinies? I mean, Shorty got low, but Tiny got on my shoulder.
We should get pack tactics for all the tiny creatures that can occupy the same space.
Don't push your luck.
Okay, so
But if he's gonna try to move through the enemy there, that's a goblin, so he will still have to try to tumble through.
okay, so I will do that. Let me quickly look at my Path Builder version of him so I can see what his acrobatics is, and it is +8.
Nice. That's pretty good.
So I'm just going to use mine since it's the same, if that's okay.
Yeah, and I'm moving the light source with him, by the way.
Yeah.
17. Did you? What's his? Did you drop it on him as an attack? 'Cause,
Oh, I did not. No.
it's okay. We'll look up. We'll take the 17. I don't think that's gonna do it though. What's that, Kev? You're really coming in.
You can
Soft.
drop it right on him. It was a success. It says Lassiter. Ignore that. It was because I was looking at Lassiter's character sheet. But you can drop the
Right.
17 right on.
But it
does say
targets his reflex defense, right?
Yeah, it says acrobat versus reflex.
Well, he
Acrobat
rolled a
goblin
17,
too.
and his reflex is 8, so his
But
defense
there's a
is
plus
18.
because he's tiny. Okay, never mind.
Who's tiny? Who's
No.
tiny?
The
Never
dragon.
mind.
Oh,
Uh,
okay. Then yeah, if there's a plus because he's tiny, then yeah, he does it. Awesome.
Okay.
Plus.
So with my how will I spend my third action?
I'll spend my action getting rid of Mr. Crinkle.
Might as well.
Do, do, do,
Tell me
do,
why.
do, do.
Please.
Tell me, Mr.
Oh yeah, it's a classic.
We might as well make that goblin weak to fire with elemental betrayal. So
Okay.
and by casting a hex, by the way, my familiar's skin is begins to be covered in archaic runes that are indecipherable, and it serves as a sort of distraction so that he provides flank on commanding goblin number 2 for Hulken there.
The longtime readers will recognize it as some form of Thessalonian.
Okay. Well, I'm glad you did that, and I'm glad we can occupy the same square there, Pokemon, because sudden charge. I'm going to share the square with Mr. Master P. And hung up on the wall, yeah.
Yep. You
And
can't
then-
move to the side. You gotta choose whole squares if you're trying to share with the tiny get down there. I realize that the stuffed animals are weak to fire. That's really cool. It makes sense.
Yeah, it does make sense.
All right, so first action is going to be to chop this goblin in half with a hero point.
Yeah, the
Thank
party's
God.
dice have been pretty cool
I ain't going
to
out like
touch.
Yeah,
There
19.
we go.
That's a crit.
that's better.
And you're also flanking him as well, just
Oh yeah.
since you're in that spot.
Oh, nice roll.
Nice.
Oh,
31 damage. Goblin Commando came up to horse chopper down and got chopped the fuck out.
I feel a lot better about chopping goblins in half now that there's not a goblin in the party. Sorry, yeah, but it's true.
That's why you make. Wasn't there an all shorty party that was like a goblin, a kobold?
Sounds about right. And for my third and final action, I'm going to pivot and chop into this thing. Well, give it a try anyway. I missed. And that's the end of my turn.
All right. He's not happy about you taking down his owner. He's going to come up and try to bite you, Hector.
Okay.
They're not the most coordinated kennel. And miss. Damn it.
Thank you for saving my reaction.
And miss worse. Okay. Lassiter. Oh, never mind, Lassiter. Ignore that.
Even though
Yes?
it's not Lassiter's turn,
It could have been.
as a tiny creature, you don't have to do Tumble Through. It's an automatic success.
Oh!
Cool.
I thought there was a bone. Oh! Well, that's fucking awesome.
No, it's not a bonus. It's just as a tiny.
So we keep the camera
Tumble
with
Through.
you and you just fly around like DreamWorks animation style.
Awesome.
Not the
Okay.
gumdrop buttons!
First action, drop the hand crossbow. Second action,
Uh-oh.
pull out the dwarven scattergun, which I will use my. Let me double check this to make sure that I'm using my ability properly. Yada, yada. Nope, it won't work with that because that's. Yeah. Pull that gun out. That's one action. Second action, I'm going to shoot Rideable Big Rat number 1. Right in
in the
his
fizzle.
face.
We know they're goblin dogs.
And it is flanked.
Hmm. Did the other goblin disappear?
Dead.
He's underneath this dog. Because Hector chopped him in half. Yet goblin blood spilled from his mouth.
Oh, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have pulled my dwarven scatter. Alright.
The code for something?
No, I should have grabbed I grabbed the wrong gun. I grabbed
My
the wrong
dwarven
gun.
skeeter gun.
If I use my dwarven scatter gun on what I want to do right now, I'm gonna hurt a lot of people.
Oh,
So,
do that.
I'm gonna shoot the commanding goblin in the back.
Oh
Boom.
Commanding Goblin's dead.
no,
Which
there's another
explains
one.
this. Oh, there's another?
Down below.
Yeah, to the
Okay.
south.
That's
Oh,
fine.
yeah, okay. I can't see it. Oh, there it is. Party
Now, this
visit.
encounter actually kind of enforces those right angles to cut off line of sight, and I like it.
Oh
What
man.
the shit, biscuit.
You did
Well, at least-
better.
well, at least it wasn't a critical.
Because guns blow up.
No,
Mhm.
the dwarven scare gun just jams. The big boom gun would have blown up. That would
Okay.
have been bad.
I know
Um,
some guns give you herpes.
And then as my third action,
Cheers,
I'll
everybody.
do my intimidate or my slinger's reload, which allows me to do my demoralize, and I will demoralize the last commanding goblin. Drag the dice. There's the dice. Drop the dice. Dropping the dice.
Oh,
Successful.
and it's a success, and you rolled a 4,
Because I'm fucking awesome.
and goblins
then
aren't.
my, and that was my reload, so my gun is reloaded. I just want to say at the end of my turn, in case that's necessary for something later. Special
Just
turn,
in
I'll
case.
find another time. Twiggles.
How do we achieve that sense of bigness when you're that small?
So I made a mistake. I chose the poison weapon feat without realizing that it had the rogue trait. So as I was just looking through it again, I realized I should not have had that feat. I am not a rogue. So if you want to give him back 2 points of damage, that would cover that for now. And I chose
Yoo-hoo.
a different feat. I don't remember, unfortunately.
I think he's dead anyway, and I
Yeah.
don't think
I
it
think
would
it
have
was
mattered.
I think it was the goblin dog that's currently wounded. That's the one I hit. I didn't hit the commanding goblin.
Oh, that's right, because he wasn't visible until later in the round.
Mhm.
Partly because where they were on the map, and more because of what they rolled for initiative, and I liked the combo of it, so we went with it. Like I didn't reveal them because why should I? And they were sleeping.
Why should I?
Why should I?
I'm going
Goblins are
to-
nocturnal.
Take 2 actions, and apply grave root poison
Grave root. Okay.
to an arrow. and then
Shoot that arrow.
shoot that arrow at unwounded puppy number 1. Goblin Dog 3.
Don't call him that.
Unwounded puppy number
It's such a temporary condition.
I smite sad-eyed puppy number 1.
Ooh, that's it.
Master
Okay.
Skywalker, there's too many of them. What do we do?
So Goblin Dog number 3. This isn't macro. It needs to make a DC 19 Fortitude save.
Oh, easy. Easy.
Does that ever bother other people how when in video games you have to like kill wolves and stuff, they'll put like the most pathetic little puppy
Oh.
noises to it?
Yeah.
Right.
Yes, I don't like that. I was like, not the dog.
It's like,
not
you know,
the
give me an
wolves.
option to turn them yellow at least. If they're red, I gotta kill them.
Give him rabies or something. Make him sound mean. Yeah, he failed. I got a 17.
Okay, so he's going to. I put it in the chat, so
Okay.
because I think you can interpret it better and faster than I do because I don't quite understand it. I think stage 1 is 1d10 of poison damage, so I think it takes 1d10 of poison damage in addition to.
Roll a d10. That's the d6.
That's the bow damage,
Oh, that's the.
and
Okay.
there's the d10.
Okay, nice.
So
And he's got to
3
make a
poison.
save next turn, or he takes more damage and starts to get a little fuzzy up in the eyes.
Ooh,
Cool.
D12,
Stupefied.
And that is 1, 2, 3 for me.
6,
I love poisons
another
in this game.
stupefied. Yeah. It's very cool.
All done.
Well, Goblin Dog 3, if you're all in the same square. No, you're not. Polkun and Hector are in the same square.
Yeah.
They do smell blood.
I don't believe
Yeah, it's
I
there.
don't smell my blood.
Then okay, fair. I'm gonna roll a d6 and 1, 2,
So
3.
actually, yeah, they don't smell any
Yeah.
blood because the only person who they attacked was me. I'm the only person who's been
Hey.
hit.
Well, I said
I'm
they
full
smell
of fluff.
goblin blood because there's like a bunch of it all over the floor.
And cotton.
This one's gonna attack Hector. Oh my god, I can't roll above an 8 all night.
We need to keep it that way. Keep it that way.
Here, I feel a crit coming. No, you're just celebrating your own demise. I got an 18 on the die. That's a 22, that's a hit.
Hold on. Hold
Wow.
your horses. Hold
What?
your horses.
What?
Reactive shield gives me a 23. He missed.
Well,
Ooh.
Reactive shield gives you a 24. Oh no, you're a 21. Damn it. I was trying to... Shut up. Okay.
Trying to shut
By the way, my dragon is a target available.
How many hit points?
It has got 20 hit points.
Was that secret?
No.
no, it wasn't
Lassiter
secret.
escaped.
It just rolled. I figured he heard the noise at this point. He heard the gunshots. I can see where he is on the map. Unfortunately.
Yep. Shush.
Yeah, we can't do.
Yeah,
It's a rescue after all. Do you remember like the old school days when people would get captured and you'd have to like go find out where your gear was stashed? I loved that. It's been a long time since we had an actual prison break. This guy. He's gonna shoot at Vulcan. Cause I wanna put that on my mantle.
He's frightened. Woobity woobity.
Cause it scares me.
I can see your puddle from here.
Shut up. He's gonna shoot you with a short bow. Oh fuck!
Don't touch this.
I rolled a 1.
Does his short bow jam?
Did your crossbow squeak? It's gonna
Does his
roll
string snap?
again.
Twang.
Oh, no, it doesn't. He just drops an arrow
Oh.
and grabs another one.
Oh, oh.
He's embarrassed. It's the fright that's doing it.
It's not getting any better, dude. You
Then he
rolled a
goes
higher
for this-
number, but you
and then he
still
heads
missed just as
south.
Bad.
Yep, he's going for that door. Goblin bravery.
Mm.
This guy's dead. Goblin Dog 2 is... Oh, it's a target-rich environment. Time to bite the Hector.
Oh,
I'm rolling
Man.
lower and lower. My dice are ice
I mean, a
cold.
16 is higher than an 8.
True.
That's a total.
True.
I know.
These are
It is
monsters.
higher.
My numbers
16
are...
is higher than 8.
These are monsters. My numbers are supposed to be
It's
huge.
still a 16. Though.
It's gonna bite you again. He's just a dumb dog.
Jesus.
Henry.
Bless. Okay. Uh, Menrian makes slashing motions with his hands and sends 2 slashing gusts towards Goblin Dogs 1 and 2.
Awesome.
Nice.
Okay, so it looks like Goblin Dog 1 was a critical. Let's see if the critical does correctly. That did not look correct.
No,
Let's
it's
try
at
that.
0. That looks right. Okay.
It didn't do crit, but
Oh. It's supposed to be 2d4. Is that the normal damage?
yeah, 2d4 is the normal, and then an additional 1d4 persistent bleed for being a crit.
If you hold down shift, it'll usually double what you're doing when you crit.
Oh, okay.
There's also a crit button on the bottom, but
What? Where?
It's new.
yeah, it's down by the dice.
Oh, okay.
So go ahead. You can drop. Additional damage on him because it's just another 2d4. So
Mm.
yeah, but that's enough. He's done. He dies on his former master.
United in death.
Now they can go eat horses and set fire to settlements in the afterlife.
And since that was 2 actions, with my 3rd action, I'm going to move to where the dog and goblin were.
Okay. Yeah, Gers, apparently my dice have had their bloodlust slaked, having taken down a character and captured another. Because they are just ice cold. Maybe I should change the color. I should put them in dice jail.
I knew my friends were coming. I'll be there, guys.
He did. So you got to make multiple checks, but you did get free of the barrel. So now you can actually work the mechanisms because you can see the manacles.
Oh, I got the skill.
I just love
I am
that.
Lassiter Wallace.
Lassiter, next time go on your turn, and I'm here for it because on your turn I was going to say you hear sounds of the battle or make a listen check, but you took the initiative. You're a fellow storyteller. We're all GMs here.
Nice.
Look at that
And
beautiful
a shit
damage.
ton of damage. Oh my god. Meanwhile, Hector's just like going to work, giving him a
they're wrestling
2-piece.
Okay, yeah. Hector's just, mechanically chopping away.
So that was your go there, Lassiter. Go ahead and see if you can't
Bam!
roll a crit success. Crit success on the second thievery check. So the thing is when they hooked him through, it's like one of those,
Bar many
puzzles with
times.
it's like
The
a
rest
bar
of the party's
puzzle.
Drinking. I'm
Yep.
playing with the puzzle.
And you slip, and you're like, this one's not even connected. I'm not connected to the barrel, and now it's a crit success, so you're free.
Those goblins didn't know how to
My ribs.
tie a proper
Ow.
knot.
Did they leave my bag in
They
here?
they did not leave. No, don't push it.
Oh,
You
it's just
you
one
just
guy.
have
It's fine. It's fine.
no. They
Oh,
gave
the
that
wheezing,
to Menargul.
guys.
Menargul has your bag.
Okay. Can I sneak over to the door? Crawl over to the door?
That is
listen?
2 actions.
And listen.
And listen is a third. Go for it.
I'll do the secret sneaky.
Hopefully you had some fun cantrips left over since you probably didn't get a good rest.
Yeah, you're
I'm full of cantrips. Just give me 10 minutes and you have a different one, right?
But you got 10 minutes?
I might.
I mean, so far
It's-
this has been like 12 seconds of combat.
Yeah. You don't hear anything immediately outside this door, but you do hear some goblin voices kind of further down the corridor. You're not sure what they're saying, but you can hear multiple goblin voices. They're discussing something in a rather animated fashion.
I do speak goblin.
Yeah,
Okay. I was just.
You're-
just
you're-
in
yeah,
case that
they're-
was why I couldn't understand.
they're more than 30 feet away.
If they're far away, is what it is.
Yeah.
All right, I'm advancing the story tracker. Oh, it's my turn.
I can't wait till you Kool-Aid Man out of the fucking room they've got you, the storage room they've got you in. All right, Volkoon. There's a goblin dog remaining and another one running for the door, probably going to get help because goblins.
Let's see how far is he? He is.
They don't like odds where they're outnumbered.
How far is the goblin scatter? Let's double check.
40-foot shot. Is that what's your range increment on that bad boy?
That's what I just said.
Dwarven scattergun.
Find it.
Seems like it would disperse in a short area and hit a number of targets.
50
Not the
feet.
best choice. Yeah, you got him. Get him.
It does damage and it does scatter. It does a 10-foot radius, 1 point splash damage to everything. If I hit.
That's fun if there's concealed shit hiding around him. Not here.
I was gonna try. That's why I pulled it out earlier. I wanted to do it, and then I realized we were what was surrounding the enemy. So
Yeah.
Well, you know, you've been playing make believe for a lot of your existence, and
I think I get rid of the arrow. The arrow's
you know you've been taking on Mrs. Nesbit and the Tea Party Squad, and now you're in the shit with the grunts.
It's a big change. It's a big change.
And then we'll do the slingers reload. So let's go back to my activities and back to my demoralize. Give myself +1 because I'm good at this shit.
Because I'm good at this shit. What is that? Item, circumstance, or stat? Oh,
No, I get from the intimidating prowess. I get a +1.
because you're a scary looking toy.
Oh, frightened
Nice.
2 to the last dog.
Build a bugbear
Oh,
workshop
okay.
over here.
Let's see. That was the slingers reload. What do I want to do now? I got a third action. Yeah. Let's just
You want to twirl your gun? Do you have like
He just
like-
did that.
That would be a fan.
Yeah.
And it would go away.
yeah,
before I
shine
do
it on? All right.
Hold
You're
on,
good.
hero point.
Oh, the last hero point he had.
Don't worry, my character has 2.
Yeah.
Advancing combat.
About that. We really should have thought that through.
I'm gonna
I
need
did
some
think it
DM
through, that's why I
assistance
said
for
give
this
it to
move,
him.
but I think I'm gonna need help getting through that wall. But that's where I want to end up if I can.
Boom, done.
Thank you. I just fly there.
Yeah.
Better.
Mandarin, you got a
And
melee weapon in your
then-
hand? Should a flank situation come up? No?
That's 1.
One thing you notice as you flew by is these 2 offset angle doors are locked with a padlock from this side, chained with a single padlock, like the way you'd lock the gym doors if you wanted to violate fire code in an elementary school.
These double doors that are
As
to
they
the
want
east?
do.
Yes.
Okay.
quick, open them. Let whatever's locked on the other side in.
So Twiggles flies over, draws his bow without an arrow, and green energy forms a bolt that he then releases into the goblin. That's Divine Lance is the spell.
Nice.
Ooh.
That's a hit.
Ooh, cool. And there's some
You gonna
damage.
vaporize him where he stands?
I don't know. Looks like no.
Still
That's
9
the-
points. 9 points of damage. That's pretty cool.
Fair enough.
I'm all set. All done for me.
All right. He gets blasted. Oh! Oh! That's... Ugh. He opens this door. And he goes inside. And he shuts this door, and that's his turn. And that guy's still dead. This dog. Well, little creatures of nature. They don't know they're ugly. He's gonna try to bite Menrian since Menrian just ran up and got in his face. And
That's a hit.
Yep. Somebody's getting bit. 5 points of damage.
What kind of damage is that?
Piercing.
We are going to do a reaction Blood Vendetta.
I see.
And so
Did it now, motherfucker.
I just feel like I'm negotiating with the devil when somebody's playing a witch.
oh, that's a good save.
Oh.
As you should, I suppose.
That's a really good save.
On a success, you take half of the persistent bleed, which is... How do I do half? Is there a way? Oh, there is a half button. There we go.
How convenient. I didn't even notice that. I thought it was like a half cover or something. That's not a thing.
Yeah,
It's light cover, really fucking good cover. Okay. Well, shit. Can I still try to bite you again?
Yeah.
Or am I just gonna bleed to death because I bit you the first time?
No,
Probably
it's like at the end of your turn, right? Since it's a persistent thing.
Yeah.
Eventually.
I critically missed. He's gonna try to run. Hector,
Gotcha.
if you want to use your reaction for an opportunity, a reactive strike, now would be the time.
Oh,
Oh, it's still a crit.
okay.
That's
Yeah,
a crit.
let's do that. Where are you going?
Nowhere. To hell. It is quiet. And you think for a moment, is there another goblin? Not everybody saw him go through the door. and
Open up
close
the
it, but-
door. Get after him, Menrian. Don't you dare drop out of initiative. Go.
Yeah, let's
Bring
kick
back
down
the
the
music.
Okay. The stuffed animal is fourth wall breaking.
He used
all
his latch
fake.
action to close the
We
door.
set
Fuck
precedent
him.
earlier.
You put a miniature set inside a game? What's next? In the dollhouse is some people playing D&D?
Let's see if the door is open.
He only had one action to close it.
Well, the doors are, they have a chain around the handles with a single padlock locking both doors. Now you
The
could
goblin went to the south.
but the
If
goblin
it-
went to the
that's the door.
south door.
Oh, okay. That's the door you're pointing me towards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. Then, if that's the case, I'm going to...
Bring back the music. Turn those machines back on.
I'm going
Just
to
for that, we're gonna bring back
move...
different music.
Hey, Elfman.
Hey, Jingo Oingo Boingo.
I'm gonna do warp step, and so
Oh,
my first stride takes me to the door,
Vamp out into the shadows.
show off.
and then open the door.
Oh, perfect.
Whoop! Surprise, goblin!
And let's just
Yeah, because he was out of actions. It's one to open, one to move forward, one to close, but it makes sense because it is.
yeah.
But yeah, he was trying to get away. He wasn't necessarily going for help. It doesn't look like there's anybody else in here.
Let's use my third action to command my familiar to join me down here.
Okay. That will bring the light source. He's holding it. Could be a case of plunging somebody into the darkness. Just saying. Shades of Shadow Dark. Okay. Hector. Hector, it's dim, but you can see.
Sudden charge,
Oh shit.
which allows me to stride twice and attack at the end.
Oh shit.
That's a hit.
Just bowling over his fucking this halfling just bowling over this goblin. He's deader than shit. Now the music's done. Yeah, you got him before there was a chance to
Call for help.
he was just running to hide and lock the door, and he didn't get to lock it. The scent in this room is absolutely god awful. It is just like somebody let a bunch of dirty dogs with poor diet piss on mildewed towels for a year. The clouds of just like funk fucking hang around here. You can search, but this looks like the kennel.
It looks like disease. I'm
Um,
turning around, going the other way.
They've got like nests of furs in here, but there's this place is gross, but you could search through the filth if you wish to.
I don't think they stuck my friend Lassiter underneath there, so I'm not
Okay.
going through it.
You guys just rolled in and killed the guards. Not too shabby. All right, Heck. So let's skip to Lassiter. Hey, Lassiter, you want to try to force this door open? You're muted. I'll assume all efforts are with
I rolled a
stealth.
seek check first
Okay.
to see if
There's
I can hear
nobody
a
just
little bit
outside it.
better. Okay.
Oh. You think you hear something far away, but you also think you hear the music stop.
Athletics.
Let athletes roll.
Open the door?
Epilepsy.
Let me set the DC for the door.
With athletes?
Yep. That too. Crit fail. Ba-da-bum-ba-bum. Lassiter's using hero points. And rolling slightly better. So now I'm going to make a check. I'm going to say the DC is 21, but I'm going to roll a d20 and add 4. Nope, nobody heard you trying to get out of there. They weren't close enough to hear is what it was. Okay. Volkoon?
Anything off that room, Hector?
It's full of just
Goblin dog piss.
goblin dog piss. Yeah, it's just nasty.
Is this where you
Lassiter's not
lost
in there.
Lassiter?
Yeah, Lassiter's not in here.
I know he's not here. I don't see him. I was asking you, where did you lose him?
We lost him in the room that we went through before. Oh, there's blood stain on the floor.
All right.
Yeah, I'm just gonna try and pick this lock.
Yeah,
Or first, I want to check the goblin, the commanding goblin, to see if there's a key on him.
It's a good plan. So you run his pockets. You find some coins in a leather pouch around his neck.
Oh, I'll take those.
You find his coin purse, and he also has some money.
The
Is there a key in it?
there is not a key in it, but I'm just if you want, I'm just going to put it on the party loot, or I can
Yeah,
give it
that's
to you
fine.
directly if you
No,
like.
that's
Okay.
fine.
So it's 11 gold, and looks like there's already some undistributed coins. So let me just get those out there, and 40 silver.
70 experience points.
No, not quite. How close are y'all to leveling?
About 100 and something.
Yeah. Well, Twiggles, as you look at this, it's a single padlock, and it's pretty well made. It's also a little oversized.
200.
So for a human, it would be like this big, like a whole hand.
Oh, wow.
For you, it's like your field of vision is suddenly you're playing Skyrim.
Stick your whole arm up in there.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try and pick it.
Okay. Yeah, go for it. DC is set.
Nope.
You didn't break a pick though.
With him being so small and the lock being so large, could he get a circumstance bonus since he can just put his hand inside the lock?
Sure, but that was still a garbage failure. He can try again in a few minutes. You guys take a few minutes to patch each other up. You guys have, let's say you have 10 minutes, and maybe in that time we can rejoin Lassiter to this group. And then I'm just going to trigger every encounter. We'll see if you can fight your way out. I mean, then we'll.
I bought thread. Anybody good at patchwork?
Oh boy. Do you need stitch flesh? Like, can you be healed normal, or we got to use necro
Yeah, I can
shit?
be healed normal. I can heal
Okay.
normal.
Thank God.
I don't have medicine.
Little craft checks to heal you.
Oh, yeah.
A med
There, buddy, I can
treat
stitch
wounds
you up.
on Menrian.
What's that?
I'll do treat wounds on you if you need
Let me
one.
double check.
Yeah, thanks.
Oh, I'm picking the lock, right? I'm gonna turn it.
Yeah. So you guys take a few minutes, 10 minutes. Go ahead, make your checks. And then at the end of all that, we'll have Twiggles try the lock
Sorry,
again.
man. I have no talent for healing.
Mhm.
At least I didn't hurt you.
What the hell?
All right, Twiggles, go ahead and go ahead.
No, I was just bitching because he can't get my stuff in the right place.
I was gonna say I'll give you a +1 circumstance bonus on this, but that's a 19. It's still not enough. It's a really well-made lock, and the thing is it's big enough that the key that would lock it has 4 sequence sets, and it's sort of a turn to the left, then or turn to the right, then turn to the left all the way, and it unlocks.
Hey,
and it's
hey,
because it's
come
a
here,
2
hold
sequence.
this. Come here, hold this.
Yeah, I got
he
a
just told you how
crowbar.
to do it. That's
Can
a
we
+4 on the
we
next
just want to
one.
rip it off?
You want to just pry it loose of the chain? Sure, you could try that.
Rip
The
it off with a
DC's
crowbar.
just as go for it.
Oh.
It's a separate thing because they're different things. But yeah, go ahead and make an
Yeah,
athletics
definitely
check
not
with the
something that
crowbar.
occurs to Twiggles.
Popcorn will help.
Does the
All right.
crowbar give me any bonus?
Oh no, he won't. He doesn't have athletics. He has strength. But not.
Crowbar. No, but without it, you take a -2 item penalty to the check to force open. So it basically
the bonus is that counteracts that. I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. All right, athletics.
Well, let him make
Go.
the. Oh, okay. I was gonna say let him make the help check first. It's not gonna matter.
Once I looked at it, I said no.
No, you're unable to break the chain with the crowbar. Yeah. However, since they're using one lock and a loop of chain,
Lassiter could do it.
Here's what's scary dangerous
probably
about it.
hear from the other side, right?
You could
or maybe
push open one of the doors by holding the slack, and you'd be able to open the door about that much.
Oh, enough for a tiny creature?
Just enough for a tiny creature to get through.
The rest of you would probably just have to use a 1-action squeeze.
It's a possibility. Just don't mistake the rat poison for skinny and sweet. If you want to do it, you don't have to.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
I mean, I'm
hurt
down.
me, not the DM.
I'm down.
There's other doors.
I know. Now I'm fucking with you.
I'm like, do we have to go in that door? I don't know if that's the door we go in. There's a door to the north we can go through. Back in the other place. That'll take.
Okie doke.
Yeah.
Leave this locked for now because whatever's on the other side can't get through it to get to us.
Well, do you at least want to sniff it? Sniff the air.
I'll do a seek check next to it if that's what you're asking.
Well, it's kind of there's a space on the other side of it, and not like a draft moving through it, but it's a bigger room. You have a feeling.
Does it smell like wild horses of Magnamar?
No.
Is
Nah,
that the
it's
name of
not
your
that way.
aftershave?
No, that's that hideous cologne that Sedgwick bought Lassiter.
Okay. Lassiter. Trying to rescue Lassiter. Ooh! We almost went to a room that the goblins chained shut, but we didn't. Even though we coulda, because we're tiny. I was like, the way it's locked, I'm like, yeah, that keeps out most parties. But then I'm like, I know the way those doors are locked. If you push it open, you can see into what's in there anyway. Lassiter has lifted the door off its fucking hinges and moved it to the side. But it's dark as fuck out there and you can't see. You wish to cast a spell?
Light's a cantrip, right?
Does he have it prepared?
I don't know.
Do you have it prepared? Hear the spells that are coming out of my mouth. Okay.
No, I don't have it. Oh wait.
Hey, can you
hold on.
bring my crystal back so we can
Oh,
get
I
some
don't
light?
have any of my shit.
Oh yeah, let's bring back.
Bring the beat back.
Nope. And we'll...
There you go.
Can
Is there
I
a
feel the
keyhole on this
walls?
door I can peek through?
Oh, this door we can just open it right up.
Yeah, that one's actually open.
Can I just like feel along the wall? Just stay left. Move at half speed.
Seems reasonable.
All right. Guide me, DM Asmo. I'm feeling the wall on the left.
You're my only
Do-do-do.
hope.
I'll move you guys in here. We're coming up on the end of the night, I think. This is the throne room where Lassiter fell. You see his blood. They've actually cleaned it up. You can still see the stains, but they actually cleaned up the blood here.
I have no goblins cleaned.
Maybe they did it because it was wizard blood, and one of the goblins was like, I hear ghosts come out of wizard blood. No, it's just full of drugs. Go lick it. Like, you don't know. Goblins, man.
I can smell.
I love them.
Or somebody told him to.
But yeah, it's been removed.
It is a throne room.
But it also appears to be unoccupied. And as you make your way in, Lassiter, you stumble out in the darkness, and you think...
Lassiter! Oh, come and see. You can see in the dark.
Yeah, that's what I'm just making sure that we're taking a proper path. Yeah, you guys are rejoined. And you
Lassiter!
hear doors opening and closing as we get a whole lot of shots of the party looking at each other. Lassiter going, hey, and Lassiter looks like shit. He's covered in like wine stains so much you think that they've been beating the blood out of him, but it's wine.
I've been having a good time. Having a good time. Yeah.
But the scariest sound, let's get the light source in this room with you. The scariest sound is this claws on stone sound that comes from the northwest. And you think it's probably responding to all of you entering this large echoing antechamber, and a creature born of nightmare crawls from the north into the throne room.
Cruncher.
So spot a cruncher coming for you.
That thing is cool looking.
Glad you think so. Does anybody want to make a free recall knowledge to
Yeah, what kind do
identify
you
it?
want?
What kind you got?
have
I've
nature.
got nature, I've got arcana, I've
Give
got
me some nature. Yeah,
occultism.
yeah. Nature. Nature would do it. Nature. Oh, let me set the DC. I've got it set for chain shut for a reason places. Yeah, it's all set.
Yeah, no, not so much.
Okay.
Can I do an
Oh,
arcana
ever
on
seeing
it?
or hearing
Arcana?
about one of those things?
Do you have eyes on it? Not yet.
Oh, okay.
Actually, I didn't put it on the map. Let me put it on the map, and then I'll say yes. Fuck. Did it go?
I don't know.
Oh, that's horrible.
Where'd it go?
Hmm.
Brutal. Yeah, I'll be there in a sec.
You're reading the stat block. Ooh, that's horrible.
No, I'm just fucking with you. I'm just vamping stall time. There we go. Lassiter, you can see it. You can see some of it. You can see its tail.
Is it on the map? Because I can't.
It's
see
about
it.
to be.
Okay.
It is on the map. I just haven't made it visible because there's a whole lot of bodies.
Oh.
Yeah, it's some massive lizard that appears to have taken an interest in the party, and I think that's a good place to stop. Yeah, it's a strange creature that Menrian identified and Lassiter identified as a hodag.
We got
Hodag.
us a hodag.
Oh, dang, it's coming
We got
for
us a hodag. A hodag is a large beast that is sort of like a giant battle alligator. Is the best way to describe it. Because it's crafty and smart enough to have tactics and special moves. Yeah, you don't know what it's doing here, but it is going to come investigate what you're doing here. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in, for joining us. It was a rebuilding session. I wanted to keep it vague, keep it loose. I've got a cool dungeon here. Thank you to Paizo for writing 7 Dooms for Sandpoint. It's a little bit spicy of a mega dungeon. Thank you to my awesome players for making these really cool characters. And I didn't know where it was going, but now I know I can open all the doors and just have all the monsters come and fight you. No, it's you've made a name for yourselves. They're starting to piece together that you're here. They're about to go check on their prisoner. All hell will break loose, and I look forward to doing that in 2 weeks. Hey, next week we've got some stuff on the arc. Episode
Yeah.
7.
Yeah, you guys gonna take a turtle submarine? Let's all go on the turtle submarine. The turtle
Whoa.
Very
submarine.
slowly.
It's a turtle submarine.
That's gonna be fun.
Oh, it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah, until something starts squeezing it from the outside.
Well,
Well,
I
that's-
mean,
yeah,
that happens.
It's inevitable.
That
but-
happens. Okay.
Then we look up the rules for suffocation and go, oh shit.
Yeah.
Check me out
Okay.
Tuesday night
Don't
playing
cast
with
spells while you're
Frontline
holding
Fiction.
your breath.
Yeah, because if you do, you get to cast it, but then you used up all your
Immediately
air.
Go to suffocation. Yep. It's a
Yep.
bummer. All right.
Yeah.
Let's raid Dork Tales. They're playing.
Ooh. Check me out Tuesday night playing
Yeah.
Menace under Magnamar. Good times. Love my
Menace
dwarf.
under Magnamar.
Love my dwarf.
Start the raid.
Go spend some quality time with my dwarf.
If you know what I mean.
I think we raided. Maybe not. Let's try that again.
Let me tally up some XP.
Yeah, everybody wants XP. Start the raid.
Cool.
One step at a time. Start the raid. Oh, never mind. We're just gonna drop out because I'm confused because they have some type of fancy controls that requires me to knock before I come in, and I don't have the patience for that.
Oh, you keep on knocking.
Everybody
I want to
wants
share
raid.
something with you guys
No,
on the
let's find somebody
Discord.
else. Let's find somebody else. Don't talk about anything dirty yet. Let's
Nope.
try going to quests and chaos. Can we raid them?
I was just gonna share your progress
Well,
in my pants.
I don't know what's going on. It's telling me that I'm already rating other people. I'm out of here. Everybody have a great night. Twitch seems to be freaking out. See y'all soon. Bye.
See you.